haunted in there. It was actually a pretty fun time. I usually don't really do like events like that. You kind of think about it like kind of being corny, but I had a blast. I had a blast. Yeah. So there was like a bunch of like hay rides, motherfucking paintball at zombies. They had like some like mazes and shit like that you had to escape out of with like people like trying to chase you or whatever. Then they had like a little scare room. Like it was kind of really fun. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Can't even lie to you. Okay. So that's a quick intro. Usually I try to stay on the 20 minutes, but sometimes I go to 30. What's good with y'all? Somebody said the Oblak murder trial is starting today. Well, here's the sad news about that. We can't cover it, at least cover it in real time. We're probably going to have to rely on whoever. I got to figure out what reporter is going to be in there. The federal cases usually, and like 99% usually don't allow for cameras to be in there filming. That's the reason why you never seen 6ix9ine up on the stand. However, most state cases, and especially certain states, they almost always allow cameras to be in there. For example, Florida, for example, Georgia, for example, Louisiana. These are places where, whether it's a sunshine law or other, like similar laws where they kind of pledge openness to the public. They allow for either the media or even private, even though it's supposed to still be used for the better good of the people, but they allow for people to film open court, okay? So we won't be able to get the O Block because it's federal, but we will probably have some people kind of checking in and out of it. I don't think we need to be keeping up with every single detail, but I'm pretty sure if there's new information that came around, it will be brought to light. Now, what's probably going to be interesting that you guys are going to care about with this O Block indictment, that's not indictment, but the case that's about to happen, is number one, we're going to see how much King Von really was involved in the murder of FBG Duck, right? We're going to see how much the feds had on him that, I think we all have accepted at this point if King Von had not passed away, he would undoubtedly have been caught up in this RICO case, right? Which is the O Block RICO case. If not, he would have probably been charged eventually for maybe a murder or that attempted murder that him and Dirk caught in Atlanta. Possibly he wouldn't get off of that. So he was definitely going to be fighting a legal battle at some point. So we're going to find out via this case because, they're not going to play their whole hands in the indictment and like in some of the information that they file, whatever. So whatever was really given in discovery, we're supposed to hear about that. And I would imagine, I don't know if they're going to call him by name. Okay, I don't know if they're going to call King Von by name because sometimes just to not prejudice the process, because King Von is deceased and technically he's not an innocent man of any allegation, sometimes they won't bring up his name in cases that they're trying to adjudicate, so they'll refer to him like, I don't know, individual one or something like that, or like, co-conspirator or some shit like that, but they'll try to keep his name out of the records because, again, they can't file charges on the guy because he's dead. What you gonna do, right? But who knows? Shit, they might just be up in there saying King Von. Who cares, right? We will see. We will see. Let me see what y'all got going on in here. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? We good? Somebody said react to Heel Mike getting slept by who? By Sweeter God. What? Who's that? I am. Let me just make sure I'm on all platforms. We are going to get to a bunch of shit today. Let me see. Where we at with it? Okay. All right. Good. Drill, I see you, my boy. So we're good on YouTube. We're good on Rumble. We're good on Twitch. And we're good on Facebook. Okay. People are saying react to a new video of Envy and Caesar. Like, Jesus Christ, another one. Another motherfucking video. Now, I'm going to actually start off a little bit hot today. Let's get some good topics out of the way. This is actually was my lead topic coming in. Usually I don't do the lead topic first, but we'll do it today. Also, right before, a little church announcements, right before, I think literally, I just want to thank all y'all for supporting the merch that we actually put on sale for Halloween. If you go to djacademicstv.com or the academy.shop, I think most of these are actually sold out. I think this Holy t-shirt is just like, holy. I think there's like one 3X left. Like, so I don't know if anybody here wears a 3X, but the rest of these are like sold out. Apologies. I didn't think I was going to support as much as you did and as quickly as you did. So next time we'll have a bigger restock. The first one sold out completely, I believe. This one's a dub. Yeah, this is completely sold out, which is this design right here. And then I think, let me see, hold on. I think the second one it was sold out, but I don't even know how these niggas did it. A nigga did a DJ Envy on my story. You feel me? Like a nigga copped 10 shirts and somehow returned it. Like, a nigga did a scam on the shit. So there's like 10 more shirts left of these. Anyway, whatever. Y'all could go cop it if y'all want to. If not, who cares? But thank you guys for the support. Everyone who did buy them. By the way, I'm gonna try to get like a few of them and see if I can do a giveaway or something like that. Okay? Thank you guys. All right. I'm gonna start off with the lead topic. Did Drake use big academics as a motherfucking pawn? Now, I actually got someone sent me this video. I'm looking for the full video of it actually, but it's on Mob's World, which I think this is this Milagros site? I think this is Milagros site. Okay, so apparently Joe Budden was on he was on Spaces, right? And Spaces is just like Clubhouse. It's owned by X or Twitter. And he was speaking about, I guess people were saying, yo, why'd you go on your podcast and like read out this DM that Drake sent you? Like, what's up? And what is the deal with you and him? And Drake gave, Joe gave an interesting answer, but he said, I'm going to let you hear what he said in a second, but I am looking for the longer context, all right? Somebody said, don't read comments. I'm reading comments right now. I'm definitely reading comments. All right. Wait, am I lagging or something? I'm not lagging, am I? Because I'm reading the comments, and the comments just don't match what I'm talking about. Snow Lucy, of course I read your comments. Okay. Bro, stop spamming little baby in here for a second. Anyway, let me just play the clip. And this is a clip from, again, Joe Budden. And this is Joe Budden talking about the DM situation. Actually, let me see if I could go on YouTube and find the longer version. Because, I love things in context. But apparently Joe's on Twitter Spaces. Joe Budden, Twitter Spaces. Here we go. I think it was like yesterday. So let me just put today as the filter. Got to spell Joe right. Let me put the filter back on. Maybe I gotta just put spaces. How could you see old Twitter Spaces? Anyway, regardless, let me just play this short clip. This is a clip in question chat. Check this out.
Is nasty behavior in my eyes. However, I do agree with somebody's earlier point. I recognize him using academics as a part of his rollout. And he had mimicked word for word the exact nature of that DM to academics, knowing that academics would get on his stream and say it. So it was secondhand information by the time I said it. Had Act not did that, I don't know that I would have done that originally. Real
Mob's World
handbook, page 17 is you don't read no DMs. You don't, that's nasty behavior. It's nasty, it is.
Well,
I thought it was nasty. I thought it was nasty. He told Act.
Joe, do you regret doing the DM part or no?
Well, no, because again, like I said, once you put it out there, then you put it out there. Like I operate from old school caveman traditions. This is a thing for them where he said that to Act because he wanted Act to put that out there. So there was a lot that Act didn't put out there. The part that I put out there was much more said in the exchange, but the part I highlighted was the part that was highlighted.
Mob's World.
Is that you giving Act bail, saying there was much more said and he only put out that part?
Act don't need bail. I'm fully accountable for my actions. I said what I said. I stand on what I said. I don't give a fuck what they talking about out there. Everybody got a job to do. Act got a job to do. Drake got a job to do. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Reading DMs.
Okay. I think you guys kind of got the gist of it. According to Joe, in his opinion, he's saying he felt like Drake may have used me in a way of by divulging what the nature of his message with Joe was knowing that I would probably say it publicly, right? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree completely with Joe for many different reasons. Okay, and this is the reason why I do think Drake is in a very interesting position. And y'all gonna be like, "Yo, Ak, you dick riding again," but I'm really not. It's only Drake that we actually are calling a rollout a response on Twitter. Like, bro, if that's a rollout, that is really garbage to me. It's not a rollout to me. I think he's just being a human being. Like, let's just be clear. Like, I just think he's being a human being. You get what I mean? Like, if an artist could have a rollout by responding to a comment, that's your rollout. Like, imagine being at the OVO like headquarters round table, the sweatshops downstairs. Everybody's thinking how we're gonna promote this fucking album, and somebody says, "I got it. The best rollout is to type on under academics comment section." Come on, bro. Like, that's not a rollout, my dude. Now, granted, Drake happens to be so big that if he ever responds to anything, it becomes news, but that's not a rollout. A rollout to me is a targeted and intentional way of marketing an album or a single. That wasn't if anything, I'm gonna be honest with you, if that was the rollout, I think it made Drake look worse than it probably helped him, because the rollout of responding to your critics actually made people think that the album was worse than it really was. Made it seem like the people who didn't like it were the loudest and only voices in the room. You get what I mean? So if that's the rollout, I just can't see nobody saying, "Yo, let's sit around and do that as a rollout." So that's first and foremost. Second of all, again, you guys are going to, I know people think this is really just some maniacal game of Thrones that everybody's playing in. I'm not saying people aren't shrewd, people ain't slick, and I ain't saying people like Drake aren't that, right? But let me explain it. And you could be like, "Nah, Aki, nah, he just told you." By the way, Drake never says, "Ak, put this out." Never. She's never said that. Drake's never said that, okay? I actually made that decision to even share that information. I'm going to tell you why. Because, remember, y'all know I'm a big Drake fan. When Drake starts responding in a way that I call Nicki-esque, I'm looking at it because, remember, I listened to the album with y'all. I was going to have critique, and I'm like, damn, my nigga can't take criticisms no more. So when I then critique him and he DMs me, I'm like, wait, Drake can't deal with nobody critiquing his album. Even a guy, me, who's admitted that's one of his biggest supporters. So that's when me and Drake start engaging. And I said, bro, like, bro, it's like, I get you're the greatest in the GOAT. I'm one of the people who help, like, cement that in terms of the narrative. I mean, your music doesn't speak for itself too, but wait, you can't take criticism no more? That's when he starts explaining to me. He said, "Yo, bro, no, I don't care if even if you don't like it or whatever. I'm just hoping that you're just judging the music and you're not, like, using the fact that, oh, I didn't call into your stream that night. I'm hoping you're not using some personal shit. Like, if you really don't feel it right now, cool." He said, Ak, you know I've seen this story before. Take a couple days. Or, no, I think he said weeks. He's like, take a couple weeks. Let me know if you feel the same then, right? So he was responding to me to say, I am not over here having a mental breakdown because y'all don't like my music. I'm trying to figure out if y'all are saying y'all don't like my music because there's some personal shit. So I responded to him and I said, okay, all right, so now that you know that, but I said, I ain't gonna lie, the Joe thing was a little wild. And he said, well, Joe, and that's when he starts explaining. He said, Joe's different. Me and Joe have a relationship, and Joe, while in his rant about my music, starts saying, I'm fucking little girls, or not like little girls, but like I'm fucking 25-year-olds, and I'm fucking, and I'm hanging around with little niggas, right? Which to him was a disrespect to his character and a personal attack, rather than him saying, yo, this song ain't hitting, this album ain't hitting. He literally said what he was saying to me. He said, bro, me and Joe should have too much respect for each other for him to just give a flat out just personal attack. He said, if Joe likes it or not, I don't care, right? But the personal attack, which by the way, I thought that was fair too. So I know like a lot of people are psychoanalyzing. Again, Drake probably just like me. I ain't gonna say he was off some Henny. I think those couple of days, he was having a good old time, sipping, doing his thing, and probably also had it with a few people, and he started letting the Twitter fingers go. Which, by the way, Drake, if you see this, I'm glad you stopped. I'm glad you stopped. The music is sounding better now that you stopped responding. Let us handle it, all right? But yeah, I don't think that was a rollout. I think that was Drake actually having some human emotion to be like, yo, damn, dog, what the fuck? You don't like it? We're going to sum it up like it's some big evil plan, but I really don't think it's nothing to the contrary. And I don't think that Drake, again, Joe is right. There are other elements to that DM that he sent Drake that is only privy to whatever. But the gist of why he commented under my comment section about Drake, I don't think that was a secret that he didn't want to be known. Right? I think actually that helps you understand, because at first you're like, is Drake going crazy? Now you understand, be like, oh, okay, bro, he feels like you're calling him a creep. That's it. Drake just feels like you're calling him a creep. You know what I mean? It's like you're literally telling him, nigga, at your age, you're singing about creepy shit, you're moving like a creep, and you're hanging with people you shouldn't be. At your age. That's a disrespect, okay? That's pretty much what he was trying to explain why he got at Joe to me. I don't think that was a rollout. Like, you know what I mean? That's not a rollout to me, right? Then the other thing, I chose to share that information. There's been many times me and him have talked about things, and if it's something that's kind of, I'll ask him like, yo, hey, could I say this? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if this is a me and you conversation, or you're saying this to me with the knowledge of, oh, you could let this be known. I think one of the times he like, I remember he had told me about the OVO thing. He's like, yo, all my upcoming albums will always have OVO on it. Right? And that's something, he's like, sure, you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But other things, you know what I mean? He's not everything. Like, he's told me, like, I'm not going to say exactly what he's told me in the past, but those things you would never hear. Right? So this is one of those things I don't think is even that serious, bro. Like, if Drake even came to me and be like, yo, Ak, why did you tell people about me, DM, and Joe? I'm like, nigga, was that a secret? Like, it's not a secret, bro. Like, I don't think it was a secret. I think it made sense in understanding why the fuck he's dissing Drake under my comment section. So I think it's just that I'm pretty sure there's gonna be 1,000 people under the comment section. Ak, you're naive. Drake is just using you. Again, I'm not saying that I don't have a fan-artist relationship with him. I'm not saying that, right? So don't act like I'm some delusional person. I'm just saying, I know y'all want to think that Drake is doing this for a rollout. You got to be the dumbest person on earth. Anybody who believes that. This is not a rollout. If what Drake did for this album is considered a rollout, that was a failure of a rollout. All it did was expose possible chinks in Drake's armor and also made it look like Drake is insecure about the quality of his music. Or he's now at the point where criticism bothers him. That's not a rollout. I think that's a man being a human. You get what I mean? Somebody said, I'm not a real chat nigga if I'm keeping secrets. It's not no secret. Like, I'll tell you even what that was. What was it? I don't even think this is... I remember, because y'all niggas, because I talk to Drake, sometimes y'all clickbait it when I give an opinion, and sometimes y'all, and people will act like it's coming from Drake. Like, he did hit me about, like, I think I was making some jokes about him and the Ice Spice shit, and, some people start running with the narrative like I had the exclusive info from him about what really happened, and he basically kind of just told me, like, yo, nah, like, just to clarify, and I'm not going to tell you fully what happened, he just said, yo, Ak, this is that. You know what I mean? But to clarify, that had nothing to do with, everybody was joking back then, like, yo, yeah, he tried to hit, like, that's what he pretty much clarified. He's like, that was definitely not in the mix. You know what I mean? That was not some thing happening. Which I think, I think, that's respectable. Jussie Smollett had an outburst recently. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, so for me to, again, just to put a bow on this, I respectfully disagree with Joe, and I think Joe might be psychoanalyzing this. I don't think this is a Drake rollout, number one. Number two, I don't think, and I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not going to say that Drake, in maybe him promoting things in the past, have not tried to or even done. Like, yo, hey, act, whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that week when that album came out, that was not planned. Promise you. Because I'm a huge fan of the guy, and I'm looking at him sideways like, is my boy losing it? Like, don't tell me he's losing his marbles like he can't take some criticism. Like, that's my whole thing. I'm like, don't tell me he can't take criticism, right? And anything that happened afterwards was him saying, bro, I'm not that sensitive, dog. Like, I could take criticism. It's just that I'm just hoping that y'all are criticizing straight for the music, not because I didn't give somebody an interview or I didn't call into your stream or whatever the case is, or, you know what I mean, maybe whatever. So, anyway. All right. Okay. Yo, you know what's so funny about y'all now? Y'all got me in a place where, like, if I just speak objectively and I'm not just bashing Drake, y'all are like, yo, Drake is act like a side chick. Like, dog, there's nothing, like, again, I get it, and, you know, I love y'all because, you know, I think y'all stand up for me in a lot of situations, and I know, I hear y'all like, yo, nah, Drake should have called in on that stream. He told you what. Okay, cool. But you know how I am generally. Like, I'm not gonna use that to, like, fucking be biased on everything. Nigga, Nicki said she was trying to get me clapped by Big Zoo, nigga, and I reviewed her song pretty fairly, I think, like, last night or the night before. So it's not that big of a deal. You get what I mean? So I'm just trying to tell you, this wasn't no situation where I believe that he was using me or nothing like that. And if anything, I thought even me saying something, and this is the only reason why I took what he told me and I brought it to the public, because I know there's a lot of fans like me who are looking at Drake sideways to say, why is he even acting like this? And we were wondering, wait, is this nigga like really sensitive about his music? And I really put that out there to let you know, at least from what he told me, it wasn't about the music. It was literally about what he felt. People were saying that they might have had feelings up against him because of some personal shit. Crucify me. I don't know. But if y'all want to call it a rollout, like, never. I think y'all get the gist. Okay. T. Thomas, he says, yo, Ak, why are you acting oblivious? He's obviously saying that the attention from it was intentional and became a part of the rollout. You were used. This is why I disagree with y'all. A rollout should be a positive press for the album. Anything y'all are calling a rollout looked horrible on Drake. It's like, for example, right? You know who Meek used to do it, Dirk used to do it a little bit too. When they'll drop an album, then they'll tweet out during the album week, yeah, some of these bitch ass niggas, they fake, they ain't share my album type shit. You get what I mean? Didn't at a time he called out Wale for not sharing his album on social media, some shit like that. I don't think somebody's sitting in the MMG boardroom at that time and saying, yo, Meek, you know how we could get more people talking about the album? Call out the rappers who didn't post the album. That's not a rollout. Like that's Meek actually thinking he's friends with niggas and seeing they didn't post it. That's all I'm saying. Because y'all are calling everything a rollout. No. A rollout usually is something that's premeditated, something that's planned. And I'm guaranteeing you that if anything was more emotional from Drake, it was not like, okay, let me get Act to say this, let me get this person to do this. No. Unfortunately, if the nigga sneezes, it's news. But just like he said that, right? Like, for example, you know what would have been more effective? If Drake did, fuck an interview. If Drake sat in front of a camera for 5 minutes and just talked. Be like, yo, this is my thoughts about the album. This is my thoughts of where I'm at in my career. Nigga, that's way more viral than him responding to Joe Budden and responding to nobody else. So you tell me that he has that option where he could just open his mouth and say anything and everybody's going to cover it. And he says, nah, let me get a more clever way that makes me look corny and makes me look like I'm reaching and makes me look like if people wanted to start a narrative that I'm falling off, let me feed into that. That's the best promo. Who does that? Do you get what I mean? Like, who does that? Okay, and by the way, thank you for the donation. Who's this? What can I see? Making Moves, the nation. Thank you for the 5. It's Ack. I love you, brother, but you have one of the hugest following online. Kind Aiden as well, in which he called all of y'all during the rollout of the album. Okay, all right. All right. Thank you, Making Moves. Now, that's a different conversation. If you're saying that Drake's rollout or his planned and premeditated thing, right? His thing was to, I'm gonna tap in with the streamers. Yes, I agree with that. My thing is that the planned and premeditated rollout isn't let me get into a tit for tat under the comment section responding to Joe Budden and having academics read my DMs with Joe Budden. No, that's not part of the plan. You get what I mean? Him trying to holler at, like, Kai calling into some streamers. Yes, you could tell, right? Like, I'm not stupid, but him and Joe back and forth, that is not part of the rollout plan, my nigga. Somebody said it still helps. And herein lies the problem when you're dealing with Drake. So everything Drake does is a rollout for you then. Because everything he does make news. Everything he does makes news. So to y'all, everything is a rollout. To me, not because it made news, it's a rollout. To me, it's what is his intent? What actions are he intentionally doing to try to promote the album? And to me, I believe that was tapping in with streamers. I don't think he thought that Joe was not going to be that fond of it and blast him to the point that all blogs started posting what Joe said and he has to respond into my comment section. And I don't think he thought that I'll tell you this now. Like, the conversations me and Drake was having about the album, like, he was telling me, like, yo, I got one with this. This shit is hot. This shit fire. Nigga, I'm geeked. I'm like, yo, I'm ready. Yo, this shit about to go crazy. Let's go. You get what I mean? So it's like, there's nothing about that where he's like, okay, great, let me hype these niggas up, and then let me then troll them about their letdown. No, I don't think that's the thing, man. Whatever. Whatever, man. And by the way, I'm gonna be honest too. The album sounds a little bit better since Drake has stopped responding to people. Drake, thank you for stop doing that. Since Drake has stopped responding to people, I realized that the conversation about the album, that's what I was saying, that was such a negative thing he did. Him responding to people and seeming like he may have been upset made people already now think, oh, we've never seen you act like this. Your album must not be that good. You get what I mean? Him responding made people feel like, oh, nah, this shit ain't really, it can't really be that fly if you're this insecure about it now. Since he's been quiet and been posting Adonis rapping and, he's on this break, the music, I think, has been doing more work. And, some people might move on from it, but certain tracks you find yourself going back to. You're like, okay, maybe I kind of overlooked a few things. I think that's usually the life cycle of not all, but some Drake projects. All right. Okay, cool. I think yo, somebody said Ack and Drake is like Jaden Will. Yo, no, my nigga. This Emmy Castorena, she says, Ack, Drake knows streamers are more lit than anything. No, I agree with that. Like, that's intentional to me. Like, that's intentional. You get what I mean? Like, Drake tapped in with Kai before. I think Drake personally invited Aiden and Kai to come to Toronto like the day that the album was dropping or the day after. Yes, that's intentional. Let me be with the lit streaming niggas. Like, yeah, of course. That's part of a rollout, right? Okay. All right. Somebody said talk about Melly, talk about Bortland. Okay, we will get to that. Somebody said he lies to and yo, I kid y'all not. Yo, and this is why I love reading what y'all saying because yo, y'all protective of me like I'm like a brother or like, you know what I mean, just a homie of y'all. Which like I want to like debate y'all, but like it's like y'all arguing for me. Y'all acting like I'm in an abusive relationship. All right, it's all good. We'll circle back to this. You know, all love to Joe and definitely, you know, all love to the boy. All right. Speaking about abusive relationships, this is like a really odd one. Really, really odd one, okay? So, Blueface, and I know we keep talking about Blueface, right? I feel like we don't talk about it for music that much, but Blueface and his mama been going back and forth. Yes, you did not hear wrong. Blueface and his mama, okay? Now, his mother's name is Carlisa, and he has a really weird dynamic with his mom. I've never seen such a thing before. Let me explain. Blueface, when arguing with his mom before, and even sister, and when he was with Krishan Rock, he pulled up with Krishan Rock and had Krishan Rock beat up his mama and his sister. Now, that sounds really crazy. Like, you know what I mean? That you would be co-signing and advocating and getting people to put hands on, you know, the person who gave you birth. But, you know, Blueface, he kind of lives on a different type of axis. By the way, previously in the past, I don't know if y'all remember when he kicked out his mom and his sister from his crib, and he basically, I think he was just like, yo, he said something that's thicker than blood or something like that. I forgot what it was. Like, he basically was just like, he didn't give a fuck that they were family, right? Anyway, recently he proposed to his first baby mama. Her name is Jaden Alexis. And he did it at the Rams game, I believe. So he did it at the Rams game. I don't know what type of style this is. Y'all got to tell me. This is some LA shit. He got gloves with the rings on top of the gloves. And apparently him proposing to her, his mom didn't like it. Now, I also got to give a little bit of context because I can't go too far back in playing videos to give this context to y'all. To complexify the relationship with Blueface and his mom, a lot of people who watch their story have said the relationship between Blueface and his mom treats Blueface more like a boyfriend than a son. Now, that happens a lot of times. Sometimes you'll see some of these mamas, they act like that with their male son, like they don't feel no other woman is good enough for her son except a woman who's like her, which will never be, which means it's almost like she want to date the nigga. You get what I mean? And people have kind of commented on that to say, yo, why does it look like you're in competition with his girlfriends? Like, you're his mama. Like, that's a little odd, right? So let me play some of this, and it's going to kind of go to what his mama said recently about his engagement.
Continues to voice her opinion.
There we go. Grab some water.
Big quarter. That's hard. Big quarter. Big quarter. Big quarter. Yeah, okay. Big quarter.
Yeah, Carlissa, what's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with my wife, right? Bet. Let's compare rings. Post that little bullshit ass ring your husband got you. Right? You got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You've been married 3 times by 3 different men that has none of your kids. None of these men you married are your kid's father. And at the end of it all, you married a bum. You wanna know how I know he a bum? Cause your ring is smaller than my wife's ring. That's how I know your man a bum. I'm 26 years old. Y'all probably 50, going on 60. You mean to tell me out of 60 years you couldn't get... What's wrong with it, Bravo?
On schoolyard crib.
Come on, kid. Y'all been living this long. Y'all done had this much time to get this much money, and I'm bleeding you?
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
This is his mom right here.
Yeah, I wasn't the 10 years that she was living off of me, right? Catching my airplane tickets, living in my house, staying in my fiance house in Ohio. Don't start that shit with me. Anywho, love you too. Thank you so much for all the support, y'all.
Just fast forward a little bit.
I'm trying to get a little sun. You know vitamin D is good for old people. Wear your swimsuit in the house.
All right, come on, say something.
It's right where they daddies put them. And got my shit together.
Now, also, I left out another part of the story. Apparently, you know that one picture where Blueface shows off Jaden's BBL? Shows off BBL. There's a picture or a video where he's showing off his girl's BBL.
I have a trainer.
Oh, sorry. So he's showing off them
dope. Just make her look stupid.
Look at them doves.
So then I'm like, but that's still in good.
So he basically showed off her BBL. And they said the mom posted a picture of her ass online. Like, again, I keep telling you, there's constant themes of the mom seemingly competing with his girlfriends. It's like the mom was showing off her ass to say, shit, I'm older and I got a better looking ass type shit. You feel me? Which is, it is what it is.
So I wouldn't have no regrets neither.
Wait, why y'all say she shaped like a wisdom tooth, bro? Where y'all see that at? Man, y'all leave her alone, man. She's a good mom, man.
It looked like a repeat. Today looked like a repeat. I seen that shit before. Laughing at me, driving down in that same car. I seen that shit already. Rock already did that shit. That ain't gonna hurt me again, baby. No, sir. I'm gonna let the Lord handle it like he did the last one. Y'all on your own. Y'all gonna learn some. We all gotta learn respect before we get up out of here. So we can learn it the hard way or we can learn it the easy way. Dre over there talking about I used him. Use you for what? Trying to help your dumb ass.
So another one of the brothers, right, basically put up, she's not saying nothing on this. I'm about to click off this. Another one of her sons, which is Blueface's brother, basically said, yo, I'm going to be honest with you, Blueface is right. Our mom is a fucking weirdo. And they basically all call the mom a whore, which is kind of like really odd. Like imagine calling your mom a whore. But yeah, Blueface also had some tweets. He said, respect my wife, Carlissa. That's one battle you won't win. On schoolyard grip. You feel me? Then, this is what the mom was saying. Never choose a woman or a man who needs you to love them. Always choose a spouse who wants you to love them. The shelf life never expires. Now, that's good teaching. Then she says, a woman or man with no dreams has no purpose and no problems destroying yours. Okay? She then says, girls born in October always have a pumpkin head. And I guess she's talking about Jade and Alexis. And then she has something she says, oh, I guess James says, I'm going to leave this just here for the Meemaw since she never shut the fuck up. Okay? And she responded by saying, you ain't want me to shut up when I was teaching you how to talk to Jesus to get my son back. Oh, snap. Okay. So my son went from the projects to the trailer park. I give up. The projects to the trailer park. Hilarious. And then I guess she posted another thing with a picture of the girl. She said, if I want my kids' attention, I'll pull up. LOL. I ain't scary like you. All right. Some more posts. One plotted against their enemies and one plotted against family. They're both looking for a daddy, and my son needs a wife, not a child. Then it was, they think they can stop the plans that was made before they met my sons. Be respectful, and they might keep y'all when they reach at their highest mountains, because we didn't know y'all when we were putting these boots on. Now, this right here is a common sentiment of, I see a lot of women who happen to be single mothers who end up having a son who becomes successful, and they themselves find themselves in a weird dynamic where they look at every woman that comes in his life as somebody who's going against the program. You get what I mean? Because they're constantly rehashing it back to, or going back to, yo, I was with my son when he ain't had nothing, so you're a visitor and you're going to be in and out of his life. But it's kind of different here because Blueface has babies with these women. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I know my thoughts about that. Yo, you have a baby with a woman, she's in your life forever, right? So, again, I don't know why the mom is talking about, like, the mom is also making it seem like it's her decision if Blueface keeps these women around, which clearly it's not. You know what I mean? Like, clearly Blueface either likes them or whatever the fuck he got going on with these chicks. You get what I mean? This is them after the marriage, I think. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, Jay and Alexis, I'm rooting for you, man. You know what somebody told me? They said Jay and Alexis is proof that if she could make it, anybody can make it. It was just like, yo, this is one for the regular bottom bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like your regular bottom bitch who thought she wasn't cute enough or good enough to make it. If she could pop off, any of y'all could pop off. You feel me? I mean, I would have thought that would have been a sentiment already. Like Sexy Red popped off. What's the problem? You get what I mean?
All right. I'm about to propose to Jaden. I'm so nervous. Oh my God. I know she's gonna say yes. It's just, I don't, the timing is, I'm at this game. I don't know, halftime, the timing is weird. I think I'm gonna bring everybody in and make it personal and intimate, but I'm just so nervous.
Yeah, this was the first time I seen it. He kind of seemed like he's being real, though. W actor, or you think he's being real? It sounds like he's kind of being real. He sounds like he got a little head in the system, though, but he sounds like he's being real. He sounds like he's being vulnerable. Like, usually he's doing all this shit with the finger hieroglyphics and like all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm about to bleed the bitch and all that. Like, this is the first time he kind of come off like a kid looking like being vulnerable and just kind of out of his element, which I think, is regular.
But, and I know y'all are going to be like, why are you doing it? Listen, I'm famous, I'm rich already. I know she ain't finna do no weird shit, and I just know. Feel me? When you know. Wish me luck. What are you doing in here?
I was gonna. Who is that?
Nobody. What are you doing in here?
I was going to pee.
All right, go ahead.
Also, I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is Blueface's way of getting a reality show for him and this girl. Now, Blueface, I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I don't know their relationship dynamic, and if you wonder why I try to be very nice to this girl, because listen, looks aside and appearance aside, I think these days, for all I know, she seems like a good mother. She's not doing or promoting whoreism, and if those are the type of things that I like to see in women, I'm not gonna go and I'm not gonna slander her. You know what I mean? I'm actually rooting for her, because to see a regular girl who's held it down, played her position, been loyal, is a good mother to the kids, that a nigga wants to keep having more kids with her, we gotta salute that. You hear what these scallywags is talking about nowadays? Like, they're basically like they're just cum receptacles. So when you see like a chick, like, again, to everybody gonna have their own situation, but trust me, when you try to sell down and find one, you hope you find a girl that's loyal, a good mom, and not a fucking whore. Okay? Let me see what else. This was he crying? Nah, no cap. It looked like he was crying. Maybe he was crying. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is his Keisha Kaur.
Get them niggas nuts. Oh, you love me?
Cause my sister fucking fiance. Show the What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Babe!
You're gonna make me cry.
Babe,
Don't make
I'm
me cry.
serious. Babe, I'm serious. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I'm happy tears.
You're gonna make me cry, girl. Come on, don't do that.
Bitch is engaged. My bitch is engaged. Show your ring. My bitch is engaged. The fuck you mean? Newlywed. I'm a bridesmaid. Shay, show him the ring. Show him the ring. It's a fiance. It's a fiance. You bitches can't do that. Shut the fuck up.
Maybe this shit is real. I don't see no goddamn reality TV cameras. Okay. Anyway, yeah, pretty much the mom ain't really cool with it. I don't know why she has an objection for who her son marries. It looks like she has a particular standard for her son, or she probably, again, just going back to what I said, I think she wants her son to want a woman like her, or, you know, some people really think she want her son. You know what I mean? Like one of those, that sounds weird, but it is what it is. All right, people. Let's keep it moving, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think it's grand opening and grand closing. I think anybody, even Stevie Wonder, could see this shit coming. Okay? Wait. Even Ray Charles could have predicted this bullshit. He could have seen this shit coming too. So if you guys don't know, and I haven't really confirmed, so I'm going off other sources, so I have to point that out, but still, it's being reported, where is it? It's being reported that, can I find it? No, I can't find it. Okay, great. I'm an idiot. Okay. What's that? It's being reported that the City Girls, man, their new album is on pace to sell between 6,000 and 8,000 units first week. Chad, if you don't know the metric on that, I contacted RIAA personally today, and I had to run it by a few executives. They passed the phone. They were playing phone tag. They passed me to one guy, then to another guy, and I talked to almost the head of the RIAA. If you don't know who that is, that's the organization that actually certifies albums. So if your favorite album by your favorite rapper is Diamond, they do it. Platinum, they do it. Gold, they do it. They told me this shit went 15 times plastic. This shit was ridiculous. They said, Ack, this is the first triple plastic certification we giving out. He said the last time they dropped the record, it went double styrofoam, but now we got to go to plastic. They said basically it's like a fast food order. Yo, paper or plastic. Yeah, listen, these two are down horrendous. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been told y'all, the City Girls wave has fizzled out musically. With all due respect to them, I don't think they care that much. So I'm not trying to clown them. I'm just speaking objectively on the numbers. Their career lies in their social media personalities. By the way, I think JT's a hell of a rapper. But I don't think that their commitment to making music, I don't think that their focus, I don't think that, their ability to really hang in there as the seasons changes and still be a top rap group or even rapper themselves is an actual thing. Also, I do believe that what happens to many female rappers is that they get tied up into either this relationship clout culture, or they start looking at the interest that their name or their tweets or their Instagram lives generate, and they start thinking, well, I'm good off of this. You know what I mean? They get complacent, right? They are going to get booked for hostings and all this type of stuff. So they're going to have money. But if we're talking about the music, it's very few women that are in the game still that still care about the music. It's all about shenanigans. It's all about who's doing whose hair. Oh, I'm hanging out with this designer. Like, they do everything but rap. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, Carisha at this point, is this Carisha? I don't even know. Like, Jesus. Anyway, these days, you know, they make more headlines for other things. And yeah, they probably definitely still are getting paid. So I'm not trying to say they're going broke, but I think we could probably put a bow on it. Will they get a song in the foreseeable future? I think they could. They might catch a one-off, but they're officially Coi Leray category. And I'm not saying that to disrespect them or disrespect Coi Leray, but the music isn't the reason why people really care about them anymore. Okay, which I think Coi Leray is in a better position than them, because at least with Coi Leray is more of a singles artist to me. To me, I knew the City Girls were in trouble when their biggest song that was written by Yachty was called Act Up, and they get with Diddy and do a song called Act Bad. Also, the album title, Raw. It's an acronym that stands for Real Ass Whores. Now, another thing about the City Girl movement that has made this fizzle out is that these days people really yearn for realness, and that City Girls movement has been pointed out as just non-congruent time and time again. The lifestyle they sing about, the lifestyle they rap, they don't live. Carisha is Diddy's side chick, and then you have JT, who's happily in love with Uzi, which I'm glad. But the stuff they're singing in their music, they're no better than Lil Tecca saying 220 Glocks turn into a dancer. Okay? It's the reason why the Sexy Reds are winning now. Okay? It's the reason why these newer artists seem to be excelling more. First of all, the shtick of what they do. And by the way, you know, it's kind of interesting. You remember, oh, this is a City Girl summer and a Hot Girl summer. We get to find out it really was just a summer. That's the saddest part about it. And this is just a reminder that when, you know, you're playing the movement or you're playing the career, you got to think beyond a few months, because the Hot Girl, City Girl summer literally was just that. It's a fucking cold winter now, huh? It's a cold goddamn winter. Okay? So, again, this, they're probably just putting out music just to, like, you know, deal with their contracts. I don't think P's priorities them anymore. Their wave has kind of came and gone, but I do think they're going to be fantastic social media personalities. Didn't BT just give an award to Carisha? Yeah, she'll have her talk show. That'll do good. I'm pretty sure. What does JT do now? Fashion? What does she do? I don't know. Whatever she does, I'm pretty sure she'd do good there. But I think these two, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to give a little controversial take. Y'all might not like this. JT, you're clearly the talented one of the two. If I'm you, I jump ship now. Okay? You got to do the Sway Lee. Out of there. Peace. 2 fingers. I'm out. Okay? Let her go host her talk show and follow Diddy around on the island. Okay? Get out of there. 2 fingers. Get out of there. You got a good voice. I don't know if you write your music yourself. That might be a question. By the way, I think the writing is decreased. Like, the potency and hits is decreased since y'all was working with Yachty. By the way, I don't know what happened there, but y'all might want to apologize to Yachty, because Yachty been on the Drake train. Y'all need to get him back over here. I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all. But JT, you got to get out of there, okay? This is where you got to hit him with the sway. Yo, they'll be like, yo, when the next group album coming? My album dropping next week. That's what you got to do. You got to get on out of here, man, okay? Listen, obviously, they're going to take, I'm pretty sure if they see this, they're going to take it as hate. I'm not hating. I'm being honest about, if y'all do care about the music, I think you should focus on the music a little bit more. Your social media status, y'all are very popular. And again, I'm trying to be very unbiased. Y'all are very popular. Y'all have a huge social media following. Here's where y'all are fucking up, okay? Let's compare y'all to Cardi B, because Cardi B is equally, actually way more popular on social media, but y'all are popular too. The thing is, and I'm not even gonna get at writers and whoever who's helping these people make these songs. Cardi raps better than y'all. So I don't know if it's a writer or not a writer, but maybe I should get a better writer. Cardi somehow has still figured out a way to keep the attention not only on her life, but also her music. The music is now elevator noise for the city girls. I think perhaps, and this is going to sound like hate, this is not hate though, maybe also pivoting. If we're telling you, and again, I know y'all might be like, yo, you know their favorite thing to discredit me? Yo, why is the nigga in women business? I'm talking music here. I'm not attacking y'all personal lives. I'm really just talking music. That city girl wave is over. The newer girls are doing it better. And what I mean by doing it better, right now is ratchet ghetto bitch culture right now. And y'all ain't fitting the bill no more. Y'all ain't provocative enough. Y'all ain't out there enough. Y'all don't look like, this is the era of the chick from the block looking like she's popping. Y'all just not that anymore. It's time to pivot. And if you're an artist, everybody has to pivot. Lil Yachty, a person who worked with y'all before, he had to pivot several times. Because in this music game and in entertainment, you're always gonna have a wave and then it passes you. And unfortunately, I don't think y'all rap enough. Y'all rap well enough to maintain it. That's the difference between y'all and Meg. I think Meg's gonna come back and smash it. She raps better than both y'all. Come on. So her little hot girl thing, she's still gonna be able to package it right, even though I do think her new album has to have a message. But this city girl wave, fuck a nigga for a bag, fuck a scammer, fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Those lyrics are tame compared to what we're hearing now from these girls. We're hearing about the color of their booty holes. We're hearing about how they love, they're the raw dog queen. We're hearing about their favorite flavor of STD. Okay? Y'all ain't that no more. I'm sorry. Like, listen, I thought y'all was wild until we got the new version of wild. Okay? Again, I don't think y'all can compete, but I do think y'all can pivot. That's if y'all care about the music. To be honest, if I'm y'all, I think y'all rich without music. Why the fuck would y'all care? Now, I do think P has some incentive to care because this is a female era, right? And I know P's gonna care. By the way, Stoute Lakia, she's on QC as well. This is a female era. And in the female era, I've given the city girls credit, like I'm not giving it to Cardi B, I give it to city girls of creating more than a 2-horse race and having women pop up all over the place with these new provocative songs, right? Like Act Up was like one of those, oh shit, came from kind of two reasonably unknown girls. But in the female era, I don't know how two of the girls who I thought helped kick the door in to let other females in, they have now regressed to being social media personalities. So, I'm not that surprised with that. You can't name me the last City Girls hit. You could probably name everything about Carisha on social media. You can't name one thing she said in music. And I'm not trying to disrespect. I don't think it's her focus either. So, JT, my advice to you, hit the road. Okay? It's time for you to go solo. All right? Go solo. You're a good rapper. You can make some good songs. You can still collaborate with her. But if that number up there, 6K to 8K, and by the way, I know the label, this is what labels do. This is why I don't report this yet. I was going to report this, but I didn't get the confirmation that I needed to get to report it because no label is going to let two artists that of their stature sell 8,000. They're going to buy like 10 or 15. So they're probably going to come in right under 20. You get what I mean? No, trust me, no label's making this. This will never be a number that's coming out for them. You get what I mean? Or they're going to try to put like this. Whatever number you see on the billboard for City Girls next week, cut it in half. That's the label who did the other half. Facts. Because these numbers don't look good. That's Capital like, yo, fuck. Everybody take y'all credit cards out right now. They're in a meeting right now, Capital. Everybody take their credit cards out. Let's all go to iTunes. Let's buy it. Yeah, exactly. So, again, unfortunately, these two gain more attention when they're talking. Again, and I don't want to be long-winded on this, but I just want to explain the dynamic. These two are city girls who were preaching a motto of, sexual independence and sexual freedom from women, and let's do what we want. This is our time. Let's get over on these niggas. And these days, the only time they make the news is usually their dependence on a nigga, i.e. Carisha and Diddy, or their relationship with a nigga, which goes anti what they're selling in their music. I think women have listened to them to realize, they ain't saying a motherfucking thing. And I've moved on to the new chicks, man. Right now, ankle monitor music is popping, and salute to Sexy Red. She is the queen of that, at least currently. And by the way, even the Sexy Red thing, I think we're gonna have a conversation about Sexy Red. Clip this, facts. I say March. In March, you're gonna be like, what happened? These things are coming and going really quick. You know why? We're keep seeing and hearing shock factor shit. There's not much substance. We're hearing shock factor. What? She said she got what STD? What? She said, wait. She said the booty hole brown, and now we got the video. What? She said she's the raw dog. That head turning shock factor shit does not last too long. You notice all of these people, they're kind of singles artists. We don't want to hear a full project from them. Shock factor music. Somebody said because she's pregnant. Oh, well, actually, the pregnancy might help her, to be honest. I think the pregnancy was going to help her. Lil Richie, 123. Thank you. You said talk about a new Rap Radar interview. I will. But yes, City Girls, I'm going to pray for y'all, man. Hopefully I didn't take that as hate, but y'all take anything as motherfucking hate. Rap Radar interview 408, you said? Rap Radar, let's look. Okay, so Steve Stoute did an interview with Rap Radar. That's Elliot and B-Dot. And apparently talked about NBA Youngboy very briefly. And they gave me a timestamp. They said 408. Here we go.
I think that we are well positioned to do what we need to get done.
We had a conversation earlier this year with NBA Youngboy, and he said that he's a part owner in United Masters. Is there validity to that?
Did he say that on camera?
Yeah, he did. He did, Mr. Stoute.
Yeah. First of all, congrats to you guys for getting a meeting with NBA Youngboy.
That was hard, very hard.
It's very difficult for him. He's a very special guy. I like him. I spent a lot of time with him. And, there was a deal that we were going to discuss in which, we were going to be in business together, and he was going to, we were in business together. And yes, equity was going to be a part of compensation. I believe wholeheartedly in equity and ownership. I think I talked about that before. Like, when you just talk about just the way we've been compensated over time, from the, slavery, indentured servant to the employee to the owner, right? You just like that evolution. So I do believe that people should get equity based off of their contribution. And I wanted to put him in that game, but there was a lot that happened, and then he got in trouble, and then that whole thing didn't work. But yeah, that was definitely an in-depth discussion, and I have a lot of respect for him and his talent. There's certain things I wish he handled differently, but you can't take away from his talent.
Right. Another gentleman we did a great interview with, we actually went to helicopter. You guys made it.
Not a...
Okay, so let me try to break down it. I know a lot more than I'm probably going to lead on or say. Some of these things is just not my business to say. And I know y'all might think I have whatever issues with Youngboy. Obviously, we don't speak. But it doesn't mean that anything I knew about him or knew about his business personally and privately, I'm now going to just fucking spill, right? I'll kind of break down what he's kind of talking about. And I did hear about this deal before and behind the scenes too, which essentially, if you don't get what he's saying, and if you don't know who Steve Stoute is, let me give you a real quick current update on who he is. He owns United Masters. It's a distribution company, just like Disco Kid or TuneCore. They have a different business model where they allow you to just release your music to DSPs, and they have these different ways of trying to help you, gain label-like support while still owning your masters, okay? Sometimes it's like, yo, hey, listen, you could give up some of your royalty for certain services, blah, 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 blah. But generally, it's a way to have what they call a label in your pocket, which means it's a phone app that you could manage anything about your music career through this app, which is United Masters. By the way, I had a deal with him at one point, but it was what was it? I forget what the deal was. Not music though, it was some other shit. I think it was an endorsement deal, was it? Yeah. Steve Stoute's a good guy. To put in perspective, and I'll give you the so he owns United Masters. United Masters is really a $100 million company because it's backed by some really powerful people. So Translation is a company that was backed by Google. So Translation is a parent company, and United Masters is underneath it. Translation investors are, let me see. Translation investor, Google. I'm trying to see if, look, okay, here we go. Google injects $100 million and wait, no, this is some other shit. What the fuck? Yo, Google just be putting money everywhere. Okay. Let me put Steve Stoute. There's an I just want to show you how the article that I could understand what the fuck is going on. Because I know sometimes I'd be like, yo, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Right? Here we go. This is Forbes. Okay. All right. Well, I guess it was 70 million. Okay. When Steve Stoute left the music industry to create independent advertising agencies, so he owns an independent advertising agency called Translation and also United Masters, right? He was determined to blah, 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 and his new venture, United Masters. Okay, they want me to pay. I'm not going to pay. It was 70 million. That's what it was. 70 million. It'll pop up somewhere. Okay, good. In 2017, he launched United Masters to help, blah, blah. The company was founded with 70 million from investors like Google, Anderson Horowitz, and 20th Century Fox, and now the home to over 1 million independent artists. Now, this is what I heard the deal was supposed to be. And by the way, there's so many deals, and I'm pretty sure I'll leave that story for Youngboy, or what's my guy's name again? Who manages Youngboy? What's his name? He's in our Discord. If they want to like tell about these other deals, there was some amazing deals on the table for Youngboy. Actually, you know, without saying too much, it was told to me that he had accepted multiple other deals. Like, there were people telling me like, yo, no, we got him. And then another person say, oh no, we got him. This is before he ultimately landed at Capitol. Like, you got to remember, Youngboy was like one of the hottest free agents, like pretty much. Like, imagine catching motherfucking, like he was never supposed to be a free agent, if you really think about it. It's like, you never let Kobe become a free, unrestricted free agent during his prime, do you? You don't let LeBron, unless LeBron is trying to leave or Kobe's trying to leave, which in this case was a little bit of both. Atlantic was cheap and Youngboy was a little bit unhappy. So he kind of did want to leave, but they could have done things to make him stay, right? Now, he's a free agent. Everybody's offered him deals. He was supposed to, I think the deal that was offered to United from United Masters, so Steve Stoute offered him a deal where I think he could have owned like, I don't know what the percentage was, but I'm thinking like less than 10%, but definitely not like a percent or two. It was gonna be like decent. I don't know, maybe 5 to 10. I'm just making that part up, but I think that was part of the deal, including a chunk of money, right? But here's the benefit of him doing this. Youngboy, who was the hottest free agent, would sign to distribute his music on United Masters, which if Youngboy goes there, every new artist that want to be Youngboy would go there, right? So now, not only is Youngboy going to get paid from his own music getting released, but everybody else who goes to United Masters and pays for services or whatever else the business they do with United Masters, Youngboy would own a percentage of all of that, of the entire company, which that's a real power move. Now, again, the numbers and percentages evade me at this point, and I had heard that this was something that was supposed to happen. This was like, yo, it's happening. And I don't know how, I don't know if paperwork was signed, but some way and somehow through a lot of little dealings, he didn't end up going with this, right? So I don't know if him speaking to Rap Radar and saying that he owned a percentage was him speaking out of turn, or maybe he actually still thinks he owns a percentage of United Masters, but he didn't ultimately do the deal with United Masters, okay? So, yeah. This would have been a huge move for him, like a huge fucking move. Like, you know what I mean? Imagine Drake leaving Universal, going to TuneCore, and TuneCore giving Drake 30% of TuneCore, right? So, that would be historic, right? But also, that would put TuneCore on a whole different map, right? So, it was something of the sort, and yeah, that didn't happen. Again, there's multiple other deals that were structured in a very interesting way, all that promised young boy tens of millions of dollars, a lot of flexibility, him owning his masters, or at least the majority of it. And I've heard about all these deals, and apparently he was going to take a lot of these deals, but somehow I guess Capital came in with a better deal, because I heard about 2 deals specifically that he was supposed to have taken. And obviously, I kept quiet about it. One that he even told me himself that, it just didn't happen. But that'll be their story to tell, not mine. All right. Yo, GS, thank you for the 2. He says, act 15 times plastic is wild. Brother, I called him. That's what they told me. So they told me, bro. What you want me to say? Yo, Shaquille Ben, thank you for the 5. He says, yo, act, man. Did you catch Drake referencing you in Away From Home? I guess Drake says, whipping in the AK like it's European, driving through Holland Tunnel for a label meeting. What? I don't think that's referencing me. Bozo, thank you for the 10. By the way, that's his name. I'm not calling him Bozo. He says, act, do you think Sway Lee going solo was a bad move overall? After 2018, name 2 songs. Name 2 songs. He only had that one with Drake, and it went tinfoil. Sunflower, Unforgettable were in 2018. Since then, he's done nothing. Okay, well, you saying that, what has Ray Shrummer done? Again, I think what's happening here is that Sway Lee became more of a icon and a more sought after figure by him going solo and him branding himself as a solo artist, because some of the songs, for example, Unforgettable and Sunflower, he's featured as a solo artist. So, and I don't know if you guys watched the interview I did with Slim Jimmy and Sway Lee. Slim Jimmy pretty much admitted, he went through some things, and if anything, he gave all his blessings to Sway Lee for going solo, because he felt like he would be holding him back. And yeah, honestly, I think Sway Lee going solo is the right move. You know what I mean? I think every 3-4 years we should get a Ray Shrummer album, but I think Sway Lee should be dropping an album every year. Sway Lee is him. We have to be honest. Sway is him. So. Okay. Yo, my name is Thank you for the 2. It says, yo, for Academy, will Kyrie, Fax, and Wale be interviewing people? Yes, they will be. They will be. Okay, cool. Let me see. Anything else? By the way, I see, y'all are, what the fuck? Homer Clips says, yo, act, but what about that little baby video, though? Was that a rollout? Pause on the rollout. Pause. Don't talk about that little baby video and talk about anything rolling out. Pause. Pause. Anyway, I guess it's about time we talk about it, right? So anyway, yesterday, to my disgust, video floated around social media that everybody was either sharing or commenting on. It was a video of, somebody and to keep it real, the videos. Chat, it was a video of a nigga who was sucking cock. It was all over on the timeline. And I think the only reason why niggas thought it was Lil Baby, the nigga looked like he was missing 4 chromosomes, and Lil Baby looked like he missing 4 chromosomes. Okay? It was one of them joints. You feel me? Anyway, the nigga was double fisting, twisting, gawking another man. And people thought it was him and James Harden, which, by the way, I'm going to be honest with you. By the way, it wasn't Lil Baby, so it's a fake video, right? But apparently the guy looked like Lil Baby, and but it's still fake. And the guy had on rings and jewelry and stuff like that, which made you think that he's a rapper, but he's not a rapper. Actually, I don't even know who the guy is, but it's just not Lil Baby. Anyway, I am going to say this because, I did send out a tweet and I was like, man, y'all stop playing with Lil Baby. And I feel bad for Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby knows now. I hope he knows. Lil Baby, I don't know if you still beef with me, but I done beef with you. Okay, you know what I mean? I be trying to tell people like our beef schedules. I don't have to align with yours. After I'm done dissing you, I get mine off. It's up to you and God for when you're gonna forgive me, because I forgave you. Okay, I said everything I needed to say. You dissed me in them 2 songs. I said everything I needed to say. If you still got a problem, I'll pray for you. Okay, but I will say this: I'm starting to feel bad for Baby, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Lil Baby is getting the Meek Mill treatment, and he ain't even saying shit. At least when Meek got that treatment, right, where everybody was always trying to assume the worst about him, say the worst about him, make him the butt of every joke, pause on the butt. We were seeing Meek on the timeline saying dumb shit every single day. It's like you would click on Meek Mill's fucking time feed and you'd be like, yo, how does this motherfucker think of this dumb shit? It was like an actual, like an attempt by him. Lil Baby these days is just trying to stay out the way, and for whatever reason, niggas just is baking him daily. Baking him. Like, I mean, everything he does. Like, there's nothing that comes back and people be like, oh, this shit looks good for him. And what I think that's doing is building up this type of air and type of conversation where people are going to, on a bias level, just jump to conclusions to either call him corny, say he fell off, or assume things or create narratives about him that is probably going to hurt his music career. And what that does is when he does drop music, he's going to have to drop the hottest music of his life, because people already, like, you know, when people like you or people think that you're going to drop great shit, like the bar is a little bit lower. When people are like, yo, oh yeah, this nigga's fell off, you got to work hard to beat those fall off, you know, allegations. And I think that's where Lil Baby's at right now. I think they're trying to Meek Millify him. I told y'all this personally. Some of it he did to himself. I don't know if he's cognizantly realized that. That whole Michael Rubin thing, that whole Robert Kraft thing, it really fucked up the image that he was portraying, or he's portraying through music. It fucked up how people were kind of seeing him, and also went into a whole bunch of narratives that he probably didn't think he was going to care about, but it's like niggas is talking about you like they're not talking about your counterparts. You know what I mean? Like nobody's playing with Future like how they're playing with you, right? And the reason why is Future is not doing those, not saying Future shouldn't have relationships with whoever, but you don't see Future kind of putting himself out there and almost allowing these things to be said, which I think Lil Baby probably has called himself pause, and now would probably move a little bit different, but the narrative has already started. So you're going to get fake videos and fake narratives and all these type of things. And by the way, he did come out and he tried to like talk about it. Let's go to Instagram.com/ oh, it's on my page. He tried to put something out and pause, by the way, to put something out. It's like, it's crazy when you're talking about these type of videos, right? He says, y'all got to stop using my name and likeness when y'all get bored. Then the extremes motherfuckers go to for clout is sick. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level. This is my last time addressing any kind of dumb clickbait. By the way, I will tell you this right now, Lil Baby, it will not be your last time. They're going to keep creating narratives because of certain things. The double stuffed Oreo hug. Like, you gotta, like, this is what Lil Baby don't realize. The majority of fans really like believe like the Illuminati and gay sacrifices and gay rituals and all that shit happens. So when niggas see you at that white party, bro, you get sandwiched, a nigga's like groin rubbing up against your butt cheeks, my guy. Like nowadays, bro, if you sit too close to a nigga at the floor side seats, nigga, they're gonna think you're rubbing a nigga's leg, bro. They're not gonna give you any benefit of the doubt anymore. And that was created because they seen you in a very compromising position that historically people would drive some bigger narratives over. So if you think this is the last time you're going to be addressing that, okay, cool. So don't address it next time. The next time when they going to have a nigga who looks like you with a cock in their ass, I bet you going to address that too, because you're going to be like, nigga, it's not true. Unfortunately, I wish I could sit here and give you, and by the way, I kind of have a few ideas. I wish I could give you the remedy. How do you fix this? Usually I would say, and remember I'm saying they're trying to Meek Millify you. you're not saying nothing though. It's not like you're tweeting and giving your opinion, and people like, yo, this dumbass nigga, or you're not even saying nothing. So it's one of those things where I think the only remedy right now is like, I think he's a little socially awkward. Look at him on Kai's stream, very different than you saw 21 Savage and Kai, or you saw Offset and Kai. So he's kind of like a socially awkward guy, right? So I can't say those things are gonna help him. He don't really talk too good. I think he only knows about maybe 83 words in the English language. So we just got to that's not gonna help him neither. I think he just got to drop undeniable music. Whatever bag, you know what I mean? Whatever, he might have to go visit Fulton County, and whatever jail cell they had Gunna locked in, he might have to stay there for 4 days. Cook up the hottest shit, bro. Because right now, Gunna can't miss. Right now, Gunna can't miss. I kid you not. Gunna can't miss right now. And also, here's the ironic thing about this, too. This is a weird play, and y'all not going to understand this, but I look at the internet on a different type of, playing field. You do know that I think because he, Gunna's success is hurting him because they're now comparing it. This is why some of those narratives, yo, shit, good thing we got Gunna away from Baby. Baby was holding him back. Nigga, when have niggas ever said that till now? So again, the only thing I believe could save Baby is undeniably hot music. Now, how do you get there, especially when, Baby sometimes put out formulaic music? Who is he going to be relying on to tell him the truth about these songs? Because if he keeps making these formulaic songs, people ain't going to jack it. Somebody said Mondo. Well, Baby need to bond out Mondo if he going to type this. Ain't no mystery in my history, right? I see people giving Baby credit for this. This is why Mondo's saying, but I'm going to be honest with you, Mondo right now is locked up. Put it like this. Chat, let's try to brainstorm. How does Lil Baby beat these rumors? People want to believe, and let me see. Let me go back. This is why certain rappers, especially if they are awkward, they stay out of sight. The more we see, Lil Baby, it's the more people actually believe, some of these dumb things they're saying about him, right? They really believe, maybe he's on some sus shit, right? Which I just think he's socially awkward, my nigga. I don't think he's gay, right? I don't think, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a little weird, definitely a weird-ass picture that I took at the white party, but I don't think he's gay. But he's one of them niggas where it's how do you beat those allegations? If he pops out with a bunch of girls, you're going to be like, yo, he's overcompensating, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Actually, why am I even capping? I think we all know why. Bro, the nigga came out rapping like a gangster, talking about all this gangster shit, and then all we saw him was rocking bell bottoms and looking like a side chick in Paris. Come on, let's be honest. Him trying to, and this is kind of I feel like it's a fucked up thing that I'm saying, but it's true. Him trying to expand his brand diluted the idea that he sold people on in raps. Nigga, when we see him walking around Paris with James Harden basically holding hands, we looking at him like, yo, what is he doing? Hey, is this the killer from Atlanta? Yo, is this the goon? You know what I mean? Yo, what does 4PF mean? 4PF might mean 4 penises full. What's going on? Now, I'm just telling you what people are saying. Unfortunately for Lil Baby, every time we see him, his look goes against what we just heard in rap. Here's the difference with Future. Every time we see Future look dumb cool. Every time we see Future, that nigga look dumb cool, bro. That's why nobody talks about Future's age. Yo, nigga, Future still got that swag like he's 25. Dumb cool. Never out of character, bro. Every time we see Lil Baby, we were like, I'm gonna be honest, and again, this is not advice, but I'm gonna tell you how potentially this get fixed. But he shouldn't do this though. If he was back chilling in the hood, not dressing in all these European weird ass outfits that he got going on, my nigga, we don't want to see no fashionable gangsters, bro. I'm sorry, bro, We listen to you rap about killing niggas. We don't care if you got a Celine crop top on. No, we don't care about that, brother. We don't care, like, nigga, we don't care about all that type of shit, nigga. Like, I think that's the point. Nigga, we don't want to hear no runaway model gangster. Like, this ain't happening, bro. Like, nigga, this is how he could kill it, but I'm saying that he shouldn't do this because obviously, bro, he's too big an artist and you're gonna get himself in trouble. If he was just like, again, maybe you would have to plan it or whatever, but if every day you were seeing him just hanging in the hood, which, by the way, he probably get indicted, but every day you just see him just in the trenches with niggas. Every day, trenches with niggas, just like, and by the way, you see him sometimes, right? But if you saw that for a good couple of months, like he's on some hood shit, niggas wouldn't be playing with him like, yo, he's sucking cock, bro. Like, let's keep it real, man. The only reason why they thinking Lil Baby is like they could even be trying to play with him like this is because they're thinking like, bro, you been to Paris, like, nigga, we don't know what the fuck you was doing over there. We see you walking around, nigga. You walking around with James Harden like you're a geisha model, like, you know them little, you know them what's the name of that Chinese movie, Memoirs of a Geisha? Yeah, like, nah, bro. Like, we don't want to see the motherfucking Celine model. Like, nah, bro. We don't want no Celine gangsters, bro. Niggas want somebody who just look rugged, bro. I'm sorry. I guarantee if it was King Von, niggas wouldn't play. Like, play this. This is another thing I should tell. Like, you remember when, like, King Von's on tape saying, yo, I'm gay, I don't want to go over there. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, he's blowing kisses at niggas. Yo, I'm gonna fuck you later, good, type shit. And as soon as niggas seen that, niggas said, he acting. He acting. You know what? Man, nothing about King Von seemed like that. King Von is giving off, yo, I'm, like, you get what I mean? That's the thing. And I hate to, because when I say like this, people clip it and act like, yo, Ack is all trying to promote the destruction of his people. Bro, hip-hop is about portraying an image. If y'all don't know, these rappers are selling an image. That's a fact. That's why King Tut is over here talking about he got choppers and choppers, while in reality he lives in a gated community in a 20,000 square foot house. So it's about an image. I think that Lil Baby has diluted his image, that people don't see what they normally saw, and that's why they're playing with his image on a public level. I could be wrong. But if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Give me some other advice. What's going on? Somebody said only YB fans believe that. Shit, YB got a couple videos on twerking on niggas. Well, actually, niggas are starting to believe a little bit about YB now. I ain't gonna lie. At first, when the first nigga that YB twerked on, niggas was like, hell nah, YB gangster. What the hell you talking about? After the fifth one, niggas was like, then we see the nail polish, you're like, you get what I mean? It took them a while. Lil Baby, nigga, all it took was one nigga to cup his cheeks and another nigga to give him a hug, and now everybody think they got him on tape sucking cock, bro. I'm just saying, man. This is how we gonna fix it. Yo, no, with all due respect, and I know he probably got mad like deals in Paris and all that shit. My nigga, no. We're dropping you off in the hood. Or all your social media photos are gonna look like you're in the hood. Like, you don't gotta really be in the hood, Lil Baby. Like, just make it seem like you're in the hood. No more fucking posting up with, let me do a little Instagram check of what Lil Baby got going on. You know, listen, if these rappers really don't get it, man, I could help them fix up real quick. Let's see what's cracking over here now. Yeah, no more pictures like this. None of this. But it don't even look gangster, bro. Nigga look like you going to... Nah, nigga, this don't look like you going to the trenches, bro. Yeah, these glasses gotta go, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, the nigga yo, Lil Baby nowadays dresses like Russell Westbrook before a basketball game. That's the fucking problem. He don't dress like a street nigga. He dressed like Russell Westbrook. You ever see Russell Westbrook fits before a basketball game? That's the problem. That's the problem. The difference is Russell Westbrook, he's just going in the game and shooting up bricks. You're supposed to be on the block selling bricks. That's what you're telling us. Like these little pictures right here, nah, bro, I ain't gonna do it, bro. If I'm in a board meeting and let's Google the answer. Why do they think Lil Baby might be on video sucking penis? I bring up this picture. Yeah, any of y'all see a problem with this? What about you in the corner over there? Nah, yeah, you over there. Yeah. James Harden could wear this. Okay? All that nigga is doing is he's traveling every play and shooting up shots like this. You get me, with a beer gut. He could wear something like this. Nigga, you are a gangster. Leave this fit for little Uzi. This nigga look like one of the disciples right here. Like, what's going on? Bruh. I think we have carefully and I think we have diagnosed what's going on with Lil Baby, bro. Yo, Lil Baby, no, listen, I don't got no fashion. Listen, I don't got no fashion like sense. So I'm not fashionable. Don't take my advice. But whoever your stylist, fire them. Whoever that is, you see, in rap, the gangsters supposed to be the alpha males, right? The niggas who kind of look alpha. They look like they're rugged, tough about that life. Whoever's your stylist got you dressing in beta male clothes. Nigga, how the fuck does James Harden look more masculine than Lil Baby right here, bro? Nigga, it looked like Lil Baby probably shaved his armpit for this fit. Yo, now get my armpit. Nah, I can't have the, no, shave it. No, shave the whole thing. Nah, matter of fact, wax it. Just wax it. I can't have no hair protruding because I got to show the armpits. Bruh, what's going on? We gonna get Lil Baby right, man. Yo, Lil Baby, man, this is what you gotta do, man. Listen, fuck all that shit you doing. Listen, you see my boy Central Caesar start rocking Nike Tech everywhere, man? That nigga rewarded to a wedding, bro. I think that nigga rocked it to an award show, too. How can I be homophobic? Yo, Lil Baby, we about to sentence you to tracksuits and Nike Techs, nigga. Until social media stop thinking you sucking penis, man. Like, this is crazy. I don't know why they play with you like that. Listen, Lil Baby, I wouldn't even play with you like that. I think you actually gangster. I wouldn't play with you. I'll call you slow, though. Like, you kind of look a little, you know what I mean? You're on the spectrum. But I ain't going to call you gay. I ain't never call you gay. You know why? Because I respect your gangster, nigga. Nigga, them 4PF niggas is goons. I respect your gangster. I wouldn't call you gay. So why they think they could call you gay? What's up? There's a problem here. You know, I'm going to get my little joke in. Short bus, baby. La, baby. But I ain't going to call you gay. I don't know why niggas is thinking you gay. I don't know why. Maybe you got to get back in another relationship. Damn, Kim K looking good as a motherfucker here. See, we got to stop this. Your ass cheeks cannot be positioned in front of this man's pelvic bone no more. This is the problem. This is the problem. Even Mbappe was like, I keep that bullshit over there, nigga. I'm trying to win the fucking World Cup, nigga. I ain't trying to cut balls. I'm trying to win the World Cup. Fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, I nigga say, yo, keep that bullshit over there, nigga. The fuck? I'm trying to win the World Cup, nigga. I ain't trying to cut no motherfucking balls. This is crazy. All right, man. Yo, little baby, I'm telling you, man. I told you, yeah, little baby, we gotta, it's these type of fits, my nigga. You got to stop it, bro. Like, nigga, if you're trying to be a model on some James Harden, Russell Westbrook shit, bro, at least you know what's so crazy about him dressing like these little fashion Negroes in the NBA? Have you seen little baby play basketball? Have you seen this nigga play basketball, bro?
I've been saving my guap, I ain't saving no bitch. Put out my Glock, but I picked up a stick.
You know, I'm getting to realize the problem. Lil Baby's spending too much time in his closet and is not spending enough time in the booth. That's the fucking problem, man. This nigga got a fit for days. Yeah, Lil Baby got to start going back to looking street, man. Not just looking at us. He look like he want to be European too bad, bruh. Nigga look like you want to be on a runway, bro. Nigga, Lil Baby, that's the problem. You look like you want to be on the runway, nigga. Niggas want to see you looking like you belong in a gangway. Like, hold up. Bro, like, come on. Lil Baby always look like he about to go have a business meeting with some gay designers. Look at this shit. The fuck are you going? The fuck are you going to? You ain't going to the trenches looking like this. Hell no. Nah. What the fuck? Lil Baby, fix up. Remember, I call you slow. I ain't never call you gay. I don't know why these niggas saying that, but something's wrong if enough of them are believing it. All right? Okay. What else we finna get into? What else we finna get into, man? Y'all say what? Oh, let me go on my page. Real quick. Damn, I spilled Henny on my goddamn keyboard. That's why the buttons be sticky type shit. Pause. Like, pause. I gotta say pause after I dealt with that topic, man. You know the craziest part about it? That video that they were saying it was Lil Baby sucking cock. A nigga said they identified that nigga by his nostrils. If you see a video of a nigga sucking up another nigga, and it's like the mole on the back with R. Kelly. A nigga said he identified Lil Baby by the nostrils. Like, hey, yo. Like, what's going on? Yo, what's guanin' out here, man? Yo, what's going on, man? Nah, let me just click off of this, man. Pause. All right. Let me see what else is going on. Oh, okay, yo. So apparently, I don't know if y'all know this, but Kai Cenat got blocked by Kai Cenat got blocked by Glorilla supposedly for reacting to Glorilla's song and not having a favorable opinion about the song. Now we actually reacted to it as well. I've been said like what I believe about Glorilla. I think they're kind of trying to clean her up, and for me, I'm like, I think the appeal of her was that she kind of reminded us of a lot of women we normally see from a particular part of, society. Y'all trying to clean her up like all these other women. She ain't never gonna be like some BBL, like just sex magnet. Let her be her. I think, sometimes labels try to create something rather than just going with what's already created. And that usually kind of gives a problem. She signed to Gotti's label, and Gotti's like a real mastermind with all this shit. So I would have assumed that Gotti, is gonna have a perfect handle on all this. However, what you see now from Glorilla is a little bit different, and maybe you could say, nah, nigga, it's just because she has money, is nothing really changed. But to me, it is different from what we saw from when she first came in the game. Let me see if I could pull it up where Kai actually said what he said. I think this is it right here, okay?
Okay, but look, I think I'll start losing myself if I start taking money, and obviously a label gonna want you to say it's nice as fuck. Yes, it's cool, like it's good, it's nice as fuck. But like then I'm not being real with y'all. And the way you can know I'm not being real with y'all, neither, chat, is if the shit clearly ass and then I'm saying it's nice. And then I hate the casuals that be like, oh my God, this nigga say everything is nice, bruh. This nigga just says everything is nice. Whole time, you're not even there for when reacting to real shit. Them niggas done posted me and bro, did you see the video of Glorilla shit? I hope Glorilla not taking no hard feelings, but the cha-cha-cha. You know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? Glorilla is nice, but that was not it. You feel me? And I love Glorilla. You feel me? But yeah, I don't do it because I won't be able to be honest with myself, and I gotta be honest.
Okay, all right, and I'll be honest with you. Me and Kai, we actually talked about this, and I've been telling Kai. I said, yo, because I get stuff from publicists. Like some of the stuff I post is I get from publicists. Labels will send stuff in for consideration. Like some stuff they're like, yo, hey, please, could you put? The majority of what labels send me these days is Kai. Like, their artist drops a song, they only want me to post what Kai said about or how Kai turned up to the song. So, knowing that, and I mean, Kai talked, like, shit. And Kai told me, was honest with me, say, yo, they're offering me wild amount of money to even just do reactions, but he's like, I don't take it. And I do think that's dope on Kai's part, but there's a lot of pressure on him because now all of these rappers, their entire marketing is hoping Kai Cenat reacts to their song favorably. And if he does, they all run with it. Yo, let everybody know that Kai turned up to the song or turned up to the album or likes this or likes that. That's a heavy shoulder to like, because now if you don't like something, that one artist that you don't like after he's seen or she's seen that you like 5 other songs or 5 other people's stuff, they're going to be like, yo, you hating on me. And then when you're not being bought and they can't control your reaction because now everybody cares about your reaction so much, when you don't react positively to a song, the whole building loses faith in the song. So now an artist, you get what I mean? Like an artist told me this. I won't tell y'all who it is, but an artist told me this. They said, one of the reasons, blah, 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 like we're upset at each other. He says, one of the reasons, like I'm trying to be very vague. He said, when you start saying this about this, whatever, and you start putting this out, it was in our initial plan that the label was going to spend an additional budget to keep pushing it. Once you start saying that, and that became kind of the narrative, they killed the idea and said, let's save that money for the next project. Basically, they stunted the growth of the project. They stopped spending money because your voice affected a narrative that made them say, fuck, everybody's saying this ain't it. Let's go to something else. And that's like a heavy weight. That's like a heavy load to carry because now Glorilla she's definitely going to see that Kai reacted to her song. Now the label who was probably thinking, oh no, this could be the one for Glorilla, they're going to be like, all right, back to the drawing board. While she might actually like the song. So anyway, Kai says this, And then apparently he tries to find Glorilla on Instagram and realizes he's blocked.
She should be here. Hold on. Glorilla. She's not. Whoa. 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 Glow. There's no way, Glow. Bro. There's no way. Bro, after that reaction, bruh. After that reaction, I noticed I haven't been seeing her. Bro, there's no way people are getting this mad, bruh. See, this is what I'm scared of, okay? Oh my god, this shit is so weird. Ah, man. Let me call Glow real quick. Let me call Glow. I'm gonna call her.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Nah, that could be her. She changed her number. Never mind. She changed her number. She didn't block me. No. No. Be here. She should be here. Hold on.
Okay. Now, if you don't, I'll play a little snippet of the song that obviously you reacted to.
Cha-cha-cha. Do that. Cha-cha-cha.
Yo, this nigga looks so confused.
Hit it. Left foot now, y'all. Move to the left. Right foot, left song. Now.
I think why a lot of people are confused by this song, there was too many different elements being put together. This is typically what's now known as a drill beat. So this is a drill type beat, or like a New York drill type beat, with a legendary sample that doesn't really have the vibe of drill. And she's on the record, even though she's kind of saying certain stuff with some innuendo, she's trying to make a line dance. Cha-cha-cha. One step to the right. One step, like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's all over the place, and I think that's where his confusion might be. Also, I think another thing that's happening to Kai is that it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt there was pressure when I was gonna listen to the Drake album. Like, people like, yo, we gotta see what Ak is gonna say. It's like, bro, sometimes I listen to an album, and if I'm too blitz, nigga, I gotta come back, bro. But people care about that first reaction, which sometimes your first reaction isn't the only reaction you have to a song. There's certain songs I never liked it at first. Like at the Race at first, I didn't really like it. These days, I'll play The Race. Like, you know, I hated The Race by TK. Nowadays, I'll play it. You know what I mean? Anyway, look at the confusion.
Pop one time.
No. Come on, Glow. No!
Hey, did we get rated? Who rated us? Sub Rosa rated us? Oh, Sub Rosa is a pro Valorant player. Oh, salute to him. Thank you for the raid, brother. Thank you for the raid. Wait, let me see. Let me go to their page. It's a dude, right? I don't want to get it wrong. And thank you, by the way. Twitch.tv Sub Rosa. Okay. Oh, all right. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for the rate. Okay, cool. Wait, how did... Oh. Okay. So, yeah. So, chat, this is what Glorilla said. And by the way, I was actually shocked that Glorilla responded like this. Glorilla basically said, yo, if I blocked you, I'm now blocking you. Basically talking to Kai. Here we go.
To watch the live.
Don't come on my live ask me about nobody that I done blocked. Fuck you talking about. They blocked and they gonna stay there. You made your bed, you gotta lay there, nigga. They say I'm blocked. They about to record that right there.
Oh, wow. Anyway, so do I think she's taking it too serious? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure somebody from her label is gonna be like, hey, listen. And I'm telling you, every label now, like, you know the new thing, right? The newer labels are going through, well, not newer labels. Now labels are going through Neon. Like, I don't know if you know who Neon is, but it's this guy, he's popped off on IRL streaming. Instagram.com/DJAcademicsTV. By the way, this is my second page. And by the way, if you just came from the raid, please hit the follow button if you can. Here we go. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Actually, give me 5 seconds, all right? I'll be right back.
Bidding war monetarily. It was a bidding war with what are you going to do? What do you believe in? Values. It was people putting forth their values on top of money, and we had to beat everybody. I mean, I literally had to beat everybody. But, you know, I know
talking about major labels, major record labels, companies.
Everybody. I had to beat them everywhere, every aspect of it.
What did you see? Why did you want to beat them? What did you see there? Why did you?
Because there's a few artists that stand for independence, like it embodies what they are, and he's one of them. He's been doing it. Him and Ty, his partner, his manager, have been stand for those values from day one. They're eloquent on the topic because they know it. That's all they know. They don't even understand when you come at them with, I'll give you money and own some of, they don't even know what that means. All they know is invest in yourself and reap the reward, which is exactly my values. And that's the time we spent together. When I first met Ty, he said to me, Steve, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I read your book, love you, but we good. And it was developing a relationship from that point for over 2 years that led to then when they were gonna make a move, and Brett wanted a partner because he had bigger creative ambitions, and the right kind of partner to invest in those ambitions was what he needed and wanted. And, you know, that's when, you know, I came in, and I believe in him. I think he's genius level talent. And that's the reason why we're partners.
Yeah, can you talk about that? Because when the reports came out, it kind of was like elusive a little bit. It said you and Brent launched a creative agency valued at $50 million. Can you explain more about that agency?
Well, with the word agencies, first of all, I hate that word agency. Okay. So I'm just gonna go to translation for a second. The agency. We're a creative solutions company. That's what we are. We use creative solutions to solve a problem. That's what we do.
Okay.
The word agency is a terrible word. It's too much connected with mediocrity and cost and no return and all that kind of stuff. So, no. Brent wanted to, whether it be fashion, creative ideas, overall, he wanted to get funding to back a sort of a creative hub, a creative safe space where things that came out of it may articulate itself as fashion, it may articulate itself as visual content, it may, you know, articulate itself as podcasts. Like, it was more of a creative hub that, you know, ideas can be fostered out of. That's what he wants to do.
Got it.
So that's what it is. It's not an agency per se that's gonna, you know, work with brands and that kind of way. That wasn't the intent entirely.
Got it.
Yeah. Also, he's empowering his team around him. So different positions, right?
Yeah.
ISO Supremacy, I think it's called.
I can't tell you the name.
But what can you tell us about SelectCon 5, man? That's where you're in New York City for tonight.
Yeah.
For those not in attendance, can you explain what that is?
So we started SelectCon 3.5 years ago. And Select is a tier in United Masters in which you subscribe and you put out, you know, any amount of music you want. And when you are a subscriber to Select, you also get connected to the brands that we represent. AT&T, the NFL, the NBA, State Farm, ESPN, all right? So to get your music in the sync, so you get sync opportunities as well as brand and marketing opportunities with that tier of service that we have at United Masters. SelectCon, which is obviously a take on that, is a conference that we wanted to do where it was really helping creators, entrepreneurs, artists, labels, whatever it may be, provide information and intelligence that they can take and use as they build and navigate their careers. We've had great speakers. We've had Russ and Chance the Rapper and Pharrell and the Earn Your Leisure gentlemen and others come on that stage and talk about what they went through and the trials and tribulations and provide advice and insights. And that's what this is all about. It's about getting the best knowledge and having them share it. It's a live masterclass, you know.
Right.
And I'm, Elliot, you are.
I'm interviewing Earn Your Leisure today.
Yeah. You're interviewing Earn Your Leisure today, and that's dope, man.
Let's speak a little about those guys, like to really bring financial literacy to our culture. Like it hadn't really been done before, and it's amazing to see the work those guys are doing, right?
Well, they're definitely hard workers, and I love their relationship. I met them about 3 years ago. I did an interview, and they were explaining to me. The first person to tell me about them, honestly, was Kevin Hart. It was Kevin Hart, and then Charlemagne. Within like 2 weeks, told me about them. They were reaching out for me to do the interview. I did not know who they were, so I, delete. And,
it's not easy to get the commissioner on the line, baby. It's not easy.
And then I met them, after.
All right, my bad. My bad, chat. Somebody said what? Somebody said I wash my hands. Nah, I'm chill. All right, chat. Cool. No. Thank you so much for the raid, by the way. I don't want to seem unappreciative. Okay, yeah, my bad. I just put this on for a second. I was really talking about the Glorilla thing. Essentially, if you ask me, man, her label's going to talk to her. I'm telling you, honestly, Kai, these days, in the culture of hip-hop and promotion, where all these rappers want to have an outlet and a promo to the kids, he's like, he's not like me. Like, I talk shit to niggas. So if you tell your label, I'm not fucking with academics, they'll get it. Like, the nigga talk shit. I'm a little bit polarizing. Kai is like a generally nice guy. Everybody likes him. Glorilla blocking him. She'll unblock that nigga. Trust. Okay? All right. Anyway, Corday said something about Kai, which I thought was kind of interesting. Corday said, Kai Cenat streams the new 106 in Park. And I say that as a huge compliment, by the way. I kind of agree, but 106 in Park, no one's going to like this kind of comparison because 106 in Park has such historic meaning. But I get what he was trying to say in that the 106 in Park was the place that people premiered shit. Like, people used to premiere their new music videos on 106 in Park. They used to come on 106 in Park to go sit down on the couch with, with Free and AJ, right? Like, those were the OG two. And then later on, Roxy and Terrence, right? And I think these days when somebody's putting out an album of any type of magnitude, if they're not sitting down with Kai Cenat, it feels like they're not promoting themselves to the fullest. I think his stream has become the place to premiere new music or kind of, almost like a late night show. You get what I think that would be better to compare it to. Maybe not 106 in Park, because 106 in Park had performances and a lot of things that was just musical. It's like a late night show. You go in there to show your personality, this and third, a little fun interview, whatever the case is, right? Yeah. What I've seen recently, and let me see if I can find, I seen Lil Bibby talking to Neon. And it was basically like they were talking like they were about to go premiere some new music from Juice WRLD on Neon's stream, which was kind of like interesting. Let me go to Google. Go to YouTube. Lil Bibby Neon. Here we go.
Delivery? Maybe. Yo! Lil Bibby! Nice, Lil Bibby on the internet. I thought you were rich, bro. Hello? I can't. Yo! Lil Bibby? Yo, what's good, my boy? My chat wants to say hi to you. Show your face?
And by the way, chat, like you can't even be mad. These guys are the outlet to the youngest audience, the youth. Shit, you know how hard it is to get Lil Bibby to do any press. You know what I mean? Like, by the way, I know him. Like, me and we text, but Bibby don't want to be on camera for a motherfucking thing. But you got to roll out new Juice WRLD music. Shit, a lot of Neon fans are probably Juice WRLD fans. Makes sense.
It's not even working. What's going on, bro? Wait, that's Lil Bibby? Yeah. What's good, Lil Bibby?
that right there is why I was like, I wonder about the effectiveness of all these rappers doing it, because in the music industry, it's monkey see, monkey do. And obviously, I'll never be hating on these new streamers, or not new streamers, but younger streamers, because I love all of them. Like, I love Kai, I love, Aiden. Shit, I fuck with Neon too. But right there, like, you see what he says, yo, is that Lil Bibby? How much you think his audience is taking in what that is? You get what I mean? That's it. That's my only thing, right?
Lil Bibby? Yeah. What's good, Lil Bibby?
What's happening, man? What's up with you?
I was just told to call you. Nice to meet you, brother. I'm a huge fan.
Sure, man.
See? And again, that's what I was talking about. Like, I tried to make this point so many times, and I think people thought, like, I don't know if they thought I was hating or whatever. Like, I was just saying, listen, man, the people who watch Kai stream and the people who watch Aiden stream and the people who watch Neon stream, they're fans of Kai, Aiden, and Neon. They're not there trying to, Neon put us on new music. Now, if it's a song or music that Neon likes, that's great promo, right? Like, for example, I was making an example to somebody else. You know how I play last before every we start stream? If Kai played one song from whatever artist before he started stream every time, and you knew that was like his favorite song, you're going to see his effect on that song because Kai likes it. And Kai's audience likes what Kai likes for the most part. Not always, but for the most part, right? It's more important what Kai likes than just good music, if you get what I mean. If you're trying to come to his stream to premiere music.
I can't hear you.
Okay, let's skip through this.
Right. Say, all you gotta do is walk up to the girls and say, Dice.
He's a cool guy, I think.
Like he used to beat the fuck
Lil Bibby, I actually want to let you know that no one has touched. So, Lil Bibby, if I link you and you try touching me, I'm gonna hurt. I feel you though. You're a great guy, Get off stream.
Okay, so I think long story short, I think they're about to premiere some, Juice WRLD music probably on Neon stream. If you don't know how popular this kid is, Neon, like he gets like 100,000 people watching him concurrently while he does these in real life live streams. He just walks around with the camera on him, and a lot of people fucking watch him. So again, his demographic, if you ask me, is probably 13 to like 17, the majority of his audience, which if you really think about rap music is still at the place that it promotes mostly to the youngest of audience, even if they don't have purchasing power, because now we're in a streaming era. Who cares, right? So it is what it is. All right. Anyway, that was my little streaming section with Kai and them. Let me see. Who else? By the way, I am in Discord too. My boy AJ around. I was reading some comments about the video that Drill put up yesterday on Blueface and him proposing, and me and AJ was going back and forth. If you're around, pop in Discord for a second. We could probably continue that conversation or talk about some other shit. Anyway, let me see what else I didn't hit. They said Fat Joe called out Vlad over Keefy D's arrest. Fat Joe, DJ Vlad, Keefy D. Really?
It's like people can't just.
Yo.
What's the word?
Nah, I'm here chilling, man. Yeah, I'm about to play this. Fat Joe supposedly called out. Wait, hold on. Do you think Vlad is at blame for Keefy D getting arrested?
Nah, I think that nigga snitched on himself, bro. Come on.
Nah, he was trying to snitch on himself. Like, bro, like he was.
Yo,
you know
he
what's
went
so
to
funny?
other places too, though, right?
You know what's so funny? I remember, like, right before he got locked up, and we did it. We talked about him on here. He hit up Whack 100 saying, "Yo, get me on the phone with Axe. Get me on. Like, I need to get on Axe live stream. I'm gonna break it down for him." The whole time I'm like, wait, he's still trying to break the shit down? I'm like, yo, how many times are you gonna tell? But anyway,
like, you might need to get that nigga on the Joe call right now.
Nah, hell nah. I don't want my voice on with his voice in no court. Anyway, Fat Joe thinks it's DJ Vlad's problem. Let me actually play what Fat Joe said.
Take their secrets with them. They gotta tell you what they did and what's the most fucked up shit. And so they say, yo, you got good morning, cuz. They say, yo, you ever been arrested? Yeah, I've been arrested for the illest crime in Las Vegas that ever happened. What the fuck? You know how some people got a death wish? You know, a guy takes a gun with no bullets pointed at cops and 100 cops shoot him 30,000 times? Are you trying to go to jail on purpose? Or having a regular life ain't enough? It's 30 years later, you living a regular life. You want that clout to the point of you're ready to go to jail forever? And I don't like to throw shots because it's not my late, but it's really starting to, you know, because I don't believe in conspiracies. But this going to Vlad TV and he asks you these questions that put you in jail, I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. I really don't. And I'm not one of you guys that point fingers at people that this and this and that. I'm not these guys. And I'm not a conspiracy and I don't make shit up and I don't believe shit in my head. But come on, man. It's too many guys going over there going to jail after that for crimes unsolved. This shit crazy, man.
I'm gonna tell you why this is a little bit interesting and a little bit ironic. If you know anything about Fat Joe has the illest stories in life. Like, he'll tell you a story about back in '88 when, you know what I mean, it was him, Big Pun, somebody else, niggas all had guns out. Like, he'll tell you some wild story. And I guess what I'm saying is kind of like ironic a bit because I don't think Vlad is telling niggas to snitch on yourself. But honestly, here's the thing and the problem in hip-hop. People really don't know about statute of limitations, which, by the way, for very serious crimes, murder is one of them, there is none, right? Now, if you scammed some niggas back in 01, you could definitely talk about it. They can't charge you, okay? You did some scamming, you stole some shit. There's a statute of limitations on that. But certain things, you know what I mean? And certain things I think people think they really can't be charged on. And my whole thing about Fat Joe saying this, Fat Joe has told stories that if the proof did exist, charges could get brought on somebody if those people were alive. Now, did he say it like trying to snitch on somebody? Clearly not. It's Fat Joe. But rather than blame the interviewer, why don't we blame the person who has the information? You know you're the last living person that's connected to the murder to explain to you what your lawyer should have explained to you. You were queen for a day. You could have only confessed to that murder on one day. And you went on and confessed to that murder every day. That is not Vlad's fault, if you ask me. And trying to make it seem like it's Vlad's fault or that Vlad is taking advantage of these guys, I think is foul. I'm going to tell you why another reason is foul. Keefe D came on Vlad's platform initially to promote a book. There was a whole book that he wrote on a thing before he said it to Vlad. When he came on Vlad was paying him. Okay, it's not like Vlad is taking advantage of a guy who was down on his luck. The guy want to promote some shit, and Vlad is down to pay him. He had a book on sale. Vlad's paying him. The dude is making money. I don't think that's the same, especially when the dude is 60. How do you exploit a 60-year-old? How do you exploit a 60-year-old? So I actually don't blame Vlad for that. And by the way, who else got locked up that was on Vlad TV? Somebody tell me.
I don't know.
I don't think the AR ab.
I've seen him do it.
I don't think that was because of Vlad. Now, did they use some clips from Vlad? Yes. Now, granted, put it like this. If you did a lot of crime in the hood and you already being investigated, I get that you're trying to kickstart your rap career, but don't come on an interview and just say the crimes. Somebody say, Boosie, you know me and Vlad talked about it. Like, why do you blame Boosie or Vlad for Boosie? Boosie is a hustler. Let me tell you the type of dude Boosie is. Boosie will be going to the mall. And if Boosie is walking past, I don't know, Neiman Marcus, and he see a nigga, He never seen that nigga from a hole in the wall. And the nigga pulls out $20,000 and say, yo, Boosie, damn, nigga, I've been trying to get up with you. Yo, can I get a verse real quick? And Boosie like, bruh, I ain't him. Like, yo, I'm just in town for like 2 hours, bro. Like, I'm about to leave. And the nigga say, yo, I actually could record in my car. Just come to my car and we can, Boosie gonna cut the verse right there. I'm really only saying that because Boosie's the ultimate hustler. Boosie got caught up because Boosie is in San Diego and a nigga hit him on the gram on some shit like, yo, bro, we got like 20, 30 bands for you if you could just do this song and pull up to this video shoot. And Boosie pulls up. Why does Boosie bring a gun? Because Boosie don't feel safe. But the type of nigga Boosie is, don't you look at Boosie's crib and realize the nigga done build a city? Have y'all seen the shit on Vlad TV? Boosie got a whole fucking city in his backyard. Boosie's getting to the bag, but when you do that, sometimes not all good money's good money, if you get what I'm saying. Like, some money, like, if a nigga told you you could get, I don't know, they got $15,000 for you, but you got to go in the middle of O Block to go do the business to get the $15,000. You going? You might be like, I don't know about this one. Nah, you don't keep that. Especially if you know you could get $15,000 in a dangerous environment later on. Boosie gonna get that. So Boosie goes over there and brings a gun. And when Boosie got the goddamn gun, the nigga he links up with, which he didn't know from a can of paint, because Boosie don't care who you are, he's going to get the bag. The nigga is under investigation. And they're like, damn, we over here surveilling him. Look who just walked in our trap. Boosie. And he got a gun on him. One Google search will tell you Boosie shouldn't have a gun. So really, that's not Vlad's fault. That's Boosie getting to a bag. Yo, you got to go over so-and-so to get the bag? All right, fuck it, man. Oh, that's the hood? All right, fuck it. I'm bringing my piece with me. That ain't Vlad. That's not Vlad's problem, I think. Yo, AJ.
Too much shit.
What you say?
Like the BTB Savage shit. You know what I'm saying? That? You don't think so?
You think the BTB Savage, like, what about BTB Savage would be Vlad's fault? Tell me.
Bro, no way in hell he should have that nigga come to talk about killing a nigga. Come on, act. Like, ain't no way in hell. Like, nigga, he pressed nigga up to talk about a nigga he killed. That's it. That's the whole interview.
The nigga did have an interview about the murder. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you though, like, you know, as much flack, and maybe it's because I got flack for it. Like, I kind of stay away from that type of shit a lot, right? Like, I don't try to, like, you know, I could have interviewed Ugly God, but I'm telling Ugly God, like, yo, bro, I think they still investigating you, dog. Like, I don't want whatever you tell me to be used in court. That nigga said I get you locked up. You get what I mean? That's just how it goes. But Ugly God was down to do an interview with me. You get what I mean? And like, I talked to him on the phone and I convinced him. I said, bro, do not do no interview right now, bro. Keep quiet. I said, you got a lawyer? He got a lawyer. I said, bro, just keep quiet. Wait till your lawyer tells you you're all the way good. Like, my nigga, like, first of all, you should be traumatized anyway. It's a murder. Whenever you tell that story, it's still going to be relevant, bro. It's still going to be relevant. But right now, you don't need to say nothing while the police is possibly looking for you to slip up because you had to talk to them when you got off on self-defense. Maybe now you get on here with me, you kind of feeling yourself, you say something different, now they get your ass. So
that's a fact. And even, nigga, you shouldn't talk about it because, niggas gonna want to kill you after that act. Like, come on, imagine you going on an interview laughing about killing a nigga, and nigga, niggas gotta slide now. You gotta slide.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like the BTB Savage one, I kind of get a bit because I think there's a possible conversation to say, was it ill-timed to have an interview with the guy whose music, like, there was nothing more compelling about him than the fact that he murdered somebody else. You get what I mean? I get that. Like, you'd be like, yo, bro, it's one thing if he had a hot song or another reason why you're interviewing him, right? Or he was a rapper that was popping before and you're like, you know, like Hurricane Chris, right? And he's just telling this is part of his story. But just to bring him up for the murder, I never even heard of him rapping, period. I guess a little bit. I'm going to be honest, like, and I'm not trying to throw, you know, these are my peers, so I ain't trying to throw none of my peers under the bus. You know where I think is the craziest place, which again, I don't think it's snitching type shit, but yo, No Jumper got some crazy shit. Yo, you heard what happened to No Jumper like yesterday? Nigga, you there?
What happened?
My bad.
Nigga, apparently 2 rival gangs, like, you know, this is a crazy thing about Adam's operation. Which, by the way, I have a whole theory on how Adam's moving. I think Adam's getting to the Chicago shit because he's starting to realize you can't shit where you sleep. You can't be interviewing rival gang members in LA and you are in LA. At some point, you're gonna compromise your own situation with all these gang people just kind of going in and out. So it's better off if you just interview the niggas that's beefing with each other in Chicago, but you do it in LA, right? Like, put like this: if I was in Chicago, well, if niggas do, I don't know if I would do the war in Chirac, but if I'm in the comfort of my crib in Jersey, who knows, right? It's just one of those things. You don't shit where you just don't shit where you sleep at, especially if you got to be there, right? So apparently the Brick Baby dude, remember that dude? Like he was talking crazy center. He into it with some other niggas. So he a Crip and he a Rolling 60 Crip. He into it with another nigga named Snoopy Badass, right? For some reason, the scheduling happens where Snoopy Badass comes in the building with 12 niggas. And as soon as he turned the corner, he runs into the Brick Baby nigga who only had 3 people with him. So they start wilding, doing all that set tripping shit. And basically he's been playing out on Clubhouse where they're basically explaining why nobody got beat up or whatever. And apparently Snoopy Badass nigga was just like, yo, he about to stab somebody in the neck. And I'm looking at that, I'm like, yo, I feel like it's a ticking time bomb over there on some gang shit where it's like, I don't know how great you can manage a schedule, especially in LA where there's everybody kind of into it with each other or there's so much politics that some shit like that don't happen. Now, if let's say somebody had gotten hurt, I think that's where undoubtedly, and I don't know if Adam realizes this. Adam, you know we're gonna have to blame you, right? It's like, dog, my nigga, like you have this platform. You're a Caucasian dude. You have rival gangs constantly coming up there, throwing shots at other rival gangs, and then they come up there and meet each other and fight it out or shoot it out. That's kind of like, nigga, at that point, you might as well just call this shit WWE or the UFC, nigga. Like you've created the place for them to get it in. So I think that is like more the blame of the person who's doing it rather than what Vlad is doing. Like, even though I get it with the BTB Savage shit, but for the most part, Vlad's just asking questions. He's an inquisitive motherfucker, and I ain't gonna lie, Vlad do ask questions like a cop because that's what his interview style is like. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact, but it's just like, no, at this point, niggas should know, like, come on, bro, you going to Vlad, talking about a crime, nigga, like, niggas is gonna use it, bro. Like, niggas is just stupid, but it's just like...
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know?
The thing with Vlad is this. Like, you will talk about the same thing on every platform, but Vlad is gonna extract certain details that you would have normally left out. And those details is probably what the cops been waiting for you to give up. You know what I mean? Like, the cop they'd be like, damn, we would have been charged this nigga for murder if only we knew where he hid the gun. You know what Vlad gonna ask him? All right, so after he died, did you hide the gun or did your man hide the gun? Like, you're gonna get the answer there. I think that's where Vlad is good at. But I don't think he's doing it for the police. I think he's just doing it to be thorough. Vlad's a true journalist, if you ask me.
Yeah, but just certain shit you shouldn't ask niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
what do you mean?
Certain shit you just shouldn't ask.
Okay, give me a
question.
Bro,
if you know a nigga killed somebody, shouldn't ask them, yo, you killed this nigga? Come on,
yo,
bro.
but AJ, you like upholding Vlad to a street nigga standard, bro. It's Vlad. You feel me?
Well, here's the thing too, though, and I guess it's where people fall on this. Vlad and Adam, right? I think partially because they're white, you know, I feel like I probably get higher profile interviews than both of them, right? They get more interviews than me, but I get higher profile interviews than both of them. What they have done really well, though, is rather than relying on the big guests, they have made other people that ain't that big in terms of celebrity, and they've found interesting shit about them. Like, my nigga, they're interviewing, like, niggas that I would only ever talk about in the war in Chirac up there, right? And they'll get views on it because they're going to have that nigga talking about a shootout or some shit like that. So here's the thing: should Vlad and like Adam or whatever, should they just not ask? Should they not interview niggas if all of them niggas have to talk about his crime? Like, you're right. If you bring up a nigga who don't even rap and is only known for being in the gang in Chicago, bro, what the fuck are you gonna ask him other than what crime have you done?
Literally, that's what I
Yo, Facet did it. I agree with you with that. I think Vlad takes on certain arcs, though, which I think his is different. I think Adam is trying to do it too, but in a different way. Vlad takes on historic stories. Like, for example, the Paid in Full story, which is a real story. He's interviewed everybody around that. Say Straight Outta Compton. He's trying to interview everybody around that. They're trying to get to the truth about Eazy and his death. So I do think he tries to get some historical shit factual with his reporting. It's just that, bro, I don't know what it is, man. It's like, you always confess at Vlad, bro. Do you think Vlad should edit out the interview? Like, okay, you done said you clapped the nigga and hit the body, but you said it willingly.
Yes.
Yo, I seen him do his shit. He should have cut that shit. Come on, Act.
No, nah, that wasn't on Vlad. But
that was on Vlad.
No, it wasn't.
Where did he drop at?
That I seen him doing shit was like, it was like a Philly street interviewer nigga that did it.
I thought that was Vlad.
Not the one he did on Vlad though. He was just like, yeah, he was telling a story about how he got shot all these times in his stomach and still drove to the hospital. And he's like, man, I'm thinking about like, yo, who did it? He's like, yo, man, I done robbed a lot of niggas, man. I done shot a lot of niggas. It's like, yo, he's going back into his memory bank. He's like, yo, he's like, I just did so much to niggas. Like, I was like, yo, goddamn. Yo, you never see that? He was just like, yo, bro, like the first thing come to my mind, I'm like, yo, and he was talking about how his man had to ditch the car. Somebody said,
I seen that. I thought that was on Vlad that I seen him do it.
Somebody
Whoever did that shit, he should have cut that shit out.
You think? Yeah, nah, but that's how street interviews are, though. Bro,
yeah, like that's the real, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest
with
you.
Act. A nigga come to your shit and say, yo, bro, I fuck with this nigga because I seen him shoot somebody and he put it in his song. Nigga, you gotta cut that shit out, bro.
Yo, but hear what I'm saying though. I think y'all getting mad at Vlad because, with all due respect and God rest his soul, you know Zach TV was going from hood to hood and interviewing the niggas who was literally admitting like, yeah, yo, them niggas, yo, we up to score them niggas like, yo, bro, ask them what happened last night. Like, niggas got shot.
So, that's a great example. So, speaking of Zach, why do you think that? Because I have my idea. Why do you think that he did not catch as much flack as someone like, say, a Vlad TV for conducting interviews like that, where people could get incriminated?
What I believe is that they give him more respect because they feel he's in those environments. He's taking the risk as well. I think there's always like like they even say it with me. They're like, yo, you're comfortably and safe commenting on this. You know, yeah, you might be black, but you're comfortable and safe commenting on this. Vlad and Vlad is white and comfortable and safe commenting on this. At least Zach TV was in the trenches with the niggas. I know it's kind of stupid if that's the only reason why, but he got the credit from being there. You get what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Which, by the way,
I don't think it's
ultimately
stupid.
led to him probably getting killed. Like, you know, I don't know the whole situation about it, but he was out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody said Vlad working with the feds. Well, Vlad has told me that the feds have asked him for footage, and he said no. He said he's fighting with an attorney. And I think that's him trying to do it for integrity. I mean, at this point, if you go on Vlad and you speak about a crime that you didn't want people to know about, the thing with Vlad, I think, I got to give him credit, though. Vlad will connect that you rapped about something loosely, match it to a real life situation, and by the time he's done flushing out that story, you done give him the real story. You know how many times he's gotten the real full story on mad shit by just like, it's almost like detective questioning.
Okay, bro. So you just brought up another point then. okay, cool. You could sit here and say that it's not necessarily on Vlad for incriminating people, because at the end of the day, they have the free will to say what they will and won't say. But you just literally gave the skill set that he has and uses in order to extract this information from people. And for some people that are not necessarily trained to be able to defend from that, like, you could easily argue that that shit is predatory.
No, I mean, I get it within reason. I just feel like his reputation precedes him right now. It's like, bro, he's not a wolf in sheep's clothing anymore. You go to Vlad, he's gonna ask you about your crimes. Like, and by the way, one thing I do know about Vlad, you could tell Vlad before going to an interview, like, yo, hey, I don't want to talk about this. You could tell him to take stuff out. You could tell him no comment. He's not asking you to, like, he's not forcing you to answer these questions. But for whatever reason, people do answer him. Hey, by the way, yo, chat, man, a real quick, I don't know why they still playing with DJ Envy like this, man. This is one of the funniest videos I've seen recently, though. A nigga was be like, yo, look at this. Yo, a nigga said nothing about these two looked 1% legal. Listen to this shit.
J Envy, I got my guy Caesar here. Now, it is the coldest day of the year. I'm minding my business.
Craziest part, my man DJ Envy got a shiesty on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Caesar called me Envy. I got a great crib to go look at. No, it's too cold.
Grand Slam.
It is too cold. 2 degrees, the coldest day.
I should have knew not to trust this nigga right here. This nigga looked like the penguin from Batman, nigga, with a fucking gold Cuban on, nigga. You should have known not to give your hard-earned savings to this nigga in the back. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you see, I got this. I got gloves. I got all types of stuff.
Money got no temperature, Envy.
Money has no temperature. So we're out right now. We're looking at this home in Jersey. It's an amazing flip. It's pretty much done. So if you want more information about real estate, like this flip right here, this one, how much do you think we can make off this flip?
$375,000.
You think we make that much?
Yep, all day. There's nothing to do here. Just put up the TVs and move in.
All right, well, maybe it was worth it. If you want to learn more about real estate, J Envy, I got my guy Caesar here. Now, it is the coldest day of the year. I'm minding my business. Caesar called me Envy. I got a great crib to go look at. No, it's too cold.
Hold on.
Grand Slam.
It is too cold. 2 degrees, the coldest day of the year. You see, I got this. I got gloves.
Now, to be honest, that wasn't the only video. There's another video. There's another video that's fucking hilarious,
bro.
Yo, they're killing my nigga Envy, bro. I feel so bad. Listen to this one right here. This is fucking comedy right here. Yo, niggas was like, yo, they should have knew since then. Listen to this.
Envy, I adore you. I wanna get a house from you. Shit, I don't see houses. But what if you flipping something? Ain't it houses? What the fuck you doing? Every time I see you doing something, you flipping a house in New Jersey or some shit like that.
No, I'm not real.
The Wolf of Patterson.
I buy houses, I fix them, and I rent them out. I'm not a realtor. I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to create generational wealth.
You should become a realtor. Okay, but I'm trying to figure out, because then you got the home and you try to make money off the home. And you making money off the home.
Yes, ma'am.
So you selling the homes.
I'm selling rooms or apartments. I'm keeping it.
SROs.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
So you the slumlord. Oh, you got 4 families worth of niggas living under one roof? Oh my God. Did the government know?
I'm trying to encourage people to buy homes and to invest in themselves so they can always have property instead of continue to rent.
By investing in you and putting money in your pocket. Let's not act like you not making money. I'm just to the point I was making is you making money, right?
I'm doing it the right way without getting got.
But they got to get got by you before they don't get got. Envy, I adore you. I wanna get up.
Look at this shit.
Jay, today Pro Style came. This is your first time picking up rent, right?
First time picking up these joints, so we don't want to see the names on the checks, but yeah.
First time picking up rent, and that's what it's all about. When I tell you about creating generational wealth, that's what it is. I picked up. This is some of my rent. He owes me some more. His rent is picked up.
Just getting started, baby.
And that's what it's about. Pro Style jumped into the game. How many houses you bought?
3. About to hopefully close on the 4th one, right?
This guy's trying to get more houses than me. He's going to start speaking at the seminar.
We're going to be at like 12, 16 units real soon. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. Teaching and learning how to do it. And that's what we about, man. So I want to see you guys at the next seminar, February 23rd in Las Vegas. If you're on the West Coast, I want to see you there. It's at the Golden Nugget. Envy, we're going to be giving one lucky person one of these chains. Now, these chains are serious.
Whoever we give this chain to in our camp or our friends, they own.
Nah. Yo, the chain says it crossed out trap lord and said landlord.
Own properties and they invest. So we're gonna be giving one lucky person one of these chains.
Yo. Yo, this the new O blockchain. Nah, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Courtesy of Tajia Diamonds. So we're gonna be giving the chain, Pooch the jeweler. So we want to see you guys. Tickets are just $99 right now. So get your tickets. We want to see you there September 26th. All right. We're gonna be giving one lucky person one of these chains. Now these chains are serious. Whoever we give this chain to in our camp.
Bro, they crossed out trap and said landlord. I'm done. They said the feds when they see the trap lord to landlord chain. Yo, nah, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Yo, Evie, man. You know, I fuck with you, man, but this is nah, this shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This shit is crazy, right? This shit is crazy. Hold on. There's one more video. Apparently this was like another update. Nah, this is foolish, man. Hold on. Where's this other video? I guess this is like an update. By the way, just to let y'all know, Envy's not charged with anything. So, you know, as crazy as it sounds, and it is funny. Well, it's not funny that people lost money. Let me stop saying that. I gotta stop saying that. It's just funny how, like, yo, you know when you see, like, you finally see a scam, you're like, yo, how do people fall for it? Like, that's what I be thinking.
Video personality DJ Envy denying any involvement in a alleged real estate scam. Envy has not been charged, but his longtime business partner, often promoted on Envy's show with Charlamagne the God, The Breakfast Club, facing charges of swindling investors out of millions of dollars. This morning, hugely popular radio show host DJ Envy facing scrutiny.
It all starts with credit, right?
Over his connection to a business associate who was arrested by federal agents for his involvement in an alleged real estate Ponzi scheme. Cesar Pena, charged with wire fraud, was often featured on the massively successful syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club. Envy, who says he never made any money investing in real estate in the business venture, maintains his innocence and has not been charged.
I've never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that.
The well-known DJ, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, often advertised his real estate business with Pena, also known online as Flipping NJ, on the iHeartRadio show that's said to reach over 4 million listeners on nearly 100 stations across the country.
We're here in one of the properties that we own. This is 24 units.
Yeah, 24 units, 6 storefronts.
Storefronts. And we just want to go over some of the things with rentals.
According to court documents, federal agents allege that Pena used DJ Envy's fame to conduct real estate seminars around the country and promote real estate enterprises linked to Pena.
He also very aggressively and vocally promoted Mr. Pena as his business partner on social media.
Court documents describing Pena as far back as 2017, accepting money from investors for the alleged purchase, remodel, and sale of specific real estate projects, often promising 20 to 45% returns on investments within 5 months, but instead using new victim investments to pay off prior investors and cover personal expenditures.
All right, man, hold on. Let me get to the jokes, bro. This shit is hilarious. Look at this shit. Somebody said, yo, this nigga DJ Envy was trying to sell crime scenes. Cut the volume on. Hold
on. For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking the moment they are called.
The boy that got shot in the
You gonna help me find her?
There's brain matter.
Yo, it's crazy that you would give this nigga $500,000. This nigga getting $500,000 is crazy, dog. Yo, this is chat. Nah, this is too much.
The moment they are called.
The boy that got shot in the head was found down here.
You're gonna help me find her.
There's brain matter coming out the top of the forehead.
It's just a matter of time. You getting a little bothered?
Bro, how do you look at this nigga?
Their chance of solving a
This
murder
side,
is
like,
cut in half.
this is the guy I want to invest my money in, bro.
If they don't get a lead,
Wait, still
That
alive?
shit's crazy.
within the first 40.
Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy,
Bro, he looked like he finna like scam you, bro. Like he looked like he's trying to hustle somebody, bro. That shit's crazy, nigga.
Oh man, chat. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that
man.
nigga that nigga laughing too, but to the bank, nigga.
Who?
Caesar, nigga. 17 up.
Nigga, they finna seize all that shit, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
They not.
I ain't gonna lie. Caesar kind of smart, yo. Nigga, he got the nigga put some properties in his unborn kid's name, nigga. This nigga slick. Nigga. This nigga assigned properties to his sperm, nigga. This nigga don't even, nigga, you ain't getting them properties back from this nigga, bro. Real talk, like nigga, he put 10, bro. He put 10 properties in like his granddaughter's name, nigga.
Nigga, in his side chick name, nigga. Everything. That nigga smart.
The only thing is, I think they're gonna try to fuck up. Well, by the way, Envy's back on the breakfast. Like, I guess he was doing a remote one for the day. I guess it was his baby's voice, but he's back on the Breakfast Club. So maybe Envy skated out of this, man. I do think Envy should. I think Envy should apologize even if nothing happens, but just apologize. You know what I mean, and be sincere about it and try to help people. But it looked like the season nigga, he gonna do his time, come back, take the properties out of his daughter's name, and just keep his scam going on. Like he went to jail for the first time for credit card scam. Now it's there's gonna be mortgage scam or just like fraud in general. Then he'll come back, he'll find another scam, man. Yo,
after taking 17 million, I think he good.
Yo,
yeah, he should be
on the level of scammers, right? From TJX6 to Hush Puppy, where do you rank Caesar Pena? Do you think he's like Bandman Kevo type of level, or do you think like he's lower or higher? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to keep it real, I don't even know if we call this nigga a scammer. I just call this nigga an entrepreneur. Omi and the Hellcat really did his thing.
That nigga Omi in the Hellcat level.
Omi did.
He's Omi in the Hellcat.
No way, bro.
Nah, Omi and the Hellcat he took 100 mil.
He's a little bit lower than Omi and who you know took 17 million.
I think Bandman
took some. Like, who do you know?
Nigga, Bandman Kevo was shooting commercials with helicopters and shit, nigga.
Yo, in
Chicago.
That nigga Bandman Kevo is the only nigga. He got his money off OnlyFans, bro. Like he ain't on no 17 million and scam, nigga. He not doing that. He wasn't doing that. He was making a shit ton of money, but he wasn't 17 million. 17 million? Nah, Batman Kevin wasn't doing that.
Yo,
17 million?
All right, okay. The 17 million got scammed by Caesar. He now hid all the money in his kid's name and all that type of shit. If you DJ Envy, you snitching on him or what?
Nigga, no, I don't snitch.
Wait, hold on.
My phone don't dial 911. My phone don't dial 911.
Yeah, all right. So you're telling me that you like that nigga took all the money. You ain't getting no money, but you almost about to get fired, and they trying to get you locked up, and you not about to tell on that nigga, man?
Nah, he got some act. You see that nigga Envy in the ski mask, nigga, in 2 degrees weather, nigga. He got some money, bro. Like, nigga, that nigga look like nigga. What Grant say? The niggas off Home Alone, bro. Like, them nigga, yo, bro. That video is crazy, nigga.
Yo, but AJ, nigga,
that
Envy
nigga
is not
that nigga look like a Robert. Envy look like more like the Robert than his sister, nigga.
Why they said there's nothing about DJ Envy that looks legit in this video. They straight up look like the robbers from Home Alone. Nah, that's crazy.
That video is wild, That video is crazy.
I gotta ask you, so look, let's just say like it was a chat nigga, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, like, bro, I got this. Let's use Wale intern, bro.
Yeah.
He like, yo, I know these white girls. They got A1 credit.
Yeah.
They just bought a complex. I just need you to put in $100K. You're gonna get back $200K in 4 months, and then it goes bad. Are you snitching?
Nigga, I'm telling everybody anyway. Nigga, this is one of them type of joints. Like, nigga, you don't even gotta rob me personally for me to tell. Like,
No.
You ever heard about volunteer telling? It'd be like, yo, hold on, you're not even involved in the case. Nigga, I just thought I'd bring some information to the table. I just wanted to give y'all a place to start off in y'all investigation. You get what I mean?
Volunteer telling is wicked, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I've never heard that.
Bro, you got to volunteer the information sometimes, man. Yo, you ever been in the airport or a train station? They say if you see something, say something. Yeah.
Yo, this nigga is on neighborhood watch and ain't nowhere near the neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, if you see something, I ain't gonna lie, this ski mask shit do look. Y'all gonna be honest with you? Like low key, I feel like they should at least put on some suits, bro. Like y'all can't be dressing like you know what I mean? The niggas in 50 Cent G-Unit entourage, bro, and with ski masks asking for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yo, AJ, I think they would have got your ass. What would you do if Caesar scammed you for $500,000?
You asking me?
Yeah. And you gotta realize, while Caesar is locked up, his wife gonna be driving the foreigns. She live in the big ass mansion that she bought with your bread. What would you be doing?
Ready when you want.
I'm tying his wife up back.
You said what?
Bro, nigga, I'm kidnapping his wife. That happens.
I don't think. I'm only surprised that Nick. They said one of the lawsuits came about where. Hold on. I gotta find this TikTok. This TikTok is crazy.
My bad. I ain't hear what you said.
Hold on. There's a TikTok of like this girl, like basically she's explaining it. She's like, yo, a nigga only found out that he was being scammed when he seen on the news that the other niggas was being scammed. So he called Envy and he was just like, yo, bro, you scamming me? Yo, I don't even know how this not even funny, but hold on, so I can find this shit. Oh yeah, here we go. Watch this. They say look like the nigga from Home Alone, bro. I'm done. Watch this shit right here.
Not a lawyer, but I just read the court docs regarding DJ Envy and this real estate scam, and I'm gonna break it down for you. The lawsuit was filed by Anthony Barone and Anthony.
Yo, chat, can I ask y'all a question? No funny shit. I know y'all not bad people. Y'all the good people. I know y'all wouldn't do it, but like, let me tell you this. A guilty pleasure of mine is I like watching movies about robberies, but not on some like kick the door down. That's some crash dummy shit. That's how you either get killed or go to jail for a long time. I watch like Money Heist. How somebody gonna rob $1 billion? How you gonna rob the whole bank without getting caught? I like those big plans. Like if you gonna go for it and risk your freedom, go hard or go home. Okay, and I guess I say that to say, after you realize that Caesar ain't going to jail for more than 10 years, and he got $17 million. Did this give you any ideas to say, shit, I might as well start saying I'm in real estate too? Like, see if you can get a scam off like this. I ain't gonna lie. This scam, I think this scam gave niggas ideas for most scams. Nigga, if Caesar could do it, nigga, you could do it too.
I mean, shit,
but that's contingent. Go ahead.
You got to think about the McDonald's when they were doing the Monopoly scam. Like, bro, like if the bag is big enough, niggas gonna do it, bro.
17 million. Listen to this.
All I'm gonna say, nigga, is, bro, that's contingent on you being able to keep it, bro. If they don't take nothing from that nigga, then I mean that's a conversation.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. If you were scamming like Caesar, I would imagine that you already, like, from the first money you're getting, you're planning on how to move it around, that when that day comes that the scam is over, you go do your time and you come. Remember, this is not his first rodeo with scams. You want to make sure that you're also either doing a good job of cleaning money, hiding money, that when you do get caught eventually, because I don't think any scammer goes in saying, I ain't never going to get caught, right? I think they're like, yo, listen, if I do get caught, I'm doing it on such a big level, but I've made it a lot that hopefully I could kind of salvage some, right?
I don't know, Act, for 17 mil, I might do 10 years, bro.
Listen to this. Listen.
That nigga Act about to start somebody villain on.
As well
Act, if you had the chance to scam for $17 million right now, let's say you had no money.
Yeah.
You can make $17 million and do 5 years in jail. Would you do it?
Of course I'm scamming.
I'm doing it.
5 years, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's
we talking about a decade. We talking about a decade, nigga.
And you know that you know the jail he's gonna be in. Nigga's gonna be like, home? Yeah, that shit gonna be light.
Yeah, shit.
Nigga,
Bam and Kevin talked about the jail he went to. The jail he went to, he basically said they didn't even really have bars. They just had like curtains in front of their shit. It was low security.
Who does a fuck girl?
Yeah, and you could leave the jail to go work and come back.
Yeah. Nigga, that shit what?
So he gonna be
good.
Act.
Fucking his wife every day. And nigga at the nearest hotel.
Yo, basically he just going to fat camp. Real talk.
Literally. That's what he's doing.
He be all right. Listen to this shit right here.
DJ Envy and 2 companies that I'm going to tell you about in the video. Let's start with the first company. According to the lawsuit, Martini agreed to purchase a 25% stake in a 50-unit apartment complex called the Taylor Apartments. Martini's understanding was that his investment of $300,000 would be to cover any overages and operating costs until all of the units in the apartment complex were sold or rented. Still, sometime in 2019, Anthony Barone had lunch with DJ Envy and Caesar. At this lunch, according to the lawsuit, DJ Envy and Caesar began promoting the Taylor Apartments to Barone. Barone was interested in potentially investing. The lawsuit claims that DJ Envy and Caesar give a tour of one of their joint projects to Barone. They're telling Barone how successful the project has been. After that tour, Barone is all in. He agrees to invest $500,000 in the Taylor Apartments, with the understanding that his money would be used to cover construction costs and operating costs until all of the units were sold or rented. The promise was that the project would be completed in early 2021 and would generate a net profit of over $900,000 a year. Barone sends his $500,000, and soon after, Caesar tells him because of COVID, there are now construction delays. Over a year and a half passes, and Caesar tells Barone that construction was finally beginning. Around this same time, Caesar is telling Martini that, quote, guys are there working nonstop. The foundation was done and plumbing was finishing. By this point, Caesar introduces another project to both Martini and Barone. It's called Flip to Dow, and it's a crypto investment opportunity that would allow people to use crypto and credit cards to own shares of real estate. Caesar shares with them a pitch deck. It says that Flip to Dow is being led by a specific group of people, and DJ Envy was included in that group of people. After some back and forth, Barone wires over $300,000 as an investment into Flip to Dow. About 2 weeks later, Caesar goes on The Breakfast Club with DJ Envy. DJ Envy speaks about the many seminars he's hosted with Caesar and how so many people often ask how they can invest with DJ Envy and Caesar. Caesar goes into Flip to Dow and tells the audience that if they want to invest, this is the way to do it. So fast forward to May of 2023, a man named Tony the Closer Robinson made some posts on Instagram alleging that DJ Envy and the Piñas were running a $13 million Ponzi scheme. Barone sees the post and calls DJ Envy to ask him about it. DJ Envy.
Imagine seeing online that your business partner is a scammer. You calling him and be like, yo, bro, are you a scammer?
Envy denied all involvement with Flip to Dow. So then Barone starts calling all of the other members from that pitch deck, and all of them denied involvement with Flip to Dow. So Barone demands all of his money that he invested into the Taylor Apartments and into Flip to Dow. According to this lawsuit, the money has yet to be returned. Oh, and as of June 2023, this is the current condition of the Taylor Apartment project.
Holy.
Okay, so the causes of action in this lawsuit are violation of rights to inspect books and records, violation of the Consumer Fraud Acts, and this.
Man, ain't that a bitch? Now, holy. Listen, man. Hopefully people get their money back, but I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be holding my breath. I think that money's long gone. All right, give me 1 second.
I mean, is it really scamming? Is it
So,
really
like,
scamming?
one of the niggas is not even on live no more, bro. It is what it is.
Hey, by the way, you know what's so funny? Somebody said some interesting shit. They said it's because Caesar and DJ Envy are black, why people are mad. But they say, this is what they're telling me, that Grant Cardone does the same thing and people don't get mad. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what they're claiming. Somebody could probably give me some better insight on that. And so cool.
They're robbing the rich. They're robbing the rich. Envy's robbing the broke.
No, Grant is a snake oil salesman robbing the poor too, bro. It's just Grant doesn't do the exact same thing that Envy is doing. I mean, bro, these niggas is giving off like YouTube guru energy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't know how the fuck niggas fell for that shit.
But bro, if you give somebody $300K and you don't do your homework and go look at the properties or none of that, like, did you get scammed or are you just dumb?
Yeah, facts. That's on you.
Nigga, they did look at the property. They did look at the properties. It was nice ass houses in Patterson.
Apparently, some houses they never went inside. They would pull up to the block, look at the house on the outside, and they'd be like, "I bet, yo, here's the 500,000." Like they won't even go inside, type shit. Like they won't even like, all right, let me.
Nigga, would you want to get out your car in Patterson, nigga?
That's what I was about to say. Word. Niggas will take your car and whatever you got on you.
Yo, Ag, you go to Patterson, nigga. You get out your car? Yeah, all right, cool. That's the house? All right, thank you.
Okay,
I get
you.
you.
Got
Here's
a
the
point.
money, bro.
You got a point. You got a point. You got a point, man. You got a goddamn point. Holy shit. All right, chat. Let me see what else is going on. I do got to run shortly. I ain't going to lie to you. I do not want to disappoint, but I do have to run shortly. Let me see. Give me a second. Where is this shit at? Is it this? Okay, no, I read this already. All right, let me see what else.
Yo, I know you. I was watching the stream. I seen you had brushed on the Blueface shit, but you seen that new picture of Krishan, bro?
What about her? Oh, the one with her and Lil Mabu, where she tattooed Mabu's pussy?
Go ahead.
Well, there's a video or there's a picture that she posted on here with her and Lil Mabu, and she says Mabu's pussy. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I've told y'all this a lot of times, and I'm just keep believing it, man. Yo, life just doesn't work this frequently every day. And just thing after thing after thing, bro. I feel like we're caught in a Krishan Rock Blueface simulation. We all try to ignore it, but we can't stop turning our heads. It's fuckery and drama just compounded upon each other. Now she supposedly removed the tattoo that used to say Jonathan's pussy, and now she put Mabu's pussy. Then you see Blueface is now proposing to his old baby mama. Like, there's too much shit going on, bro. It's like, I'm always saying, where's the camera? So, like, I really don't believe none of this shit. But what picture are you talking about?
All right, so look, you don't got to pull it up on stream, or you can look at it first and then pull it up on stream. But I just posted it in VC chat, bro. I think Blueface gonna go back to Krishan, bro.
I mean, I could have told you that
picture.
before.
I think you posted.
This nigga is not serious.
Yeah, bro, this nigga is crazy, bro.
Come on, stop trolling.
Nah, look, go check in VC chat.
So
shit, weak as hell, gang.
Nigga, it sound like you eat her ass right there.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I've always wondered.
You ain't never.
Yo, by the way, chat, is a picture with, like, you know, Krishan Rock. She's standing in heels, but like shit, her legs look mad muscular and the ass do look fat. I've always said though, yo, Krishan Rock really do like, bro, like she has more muscle mass than me. Nigga, like she's like, I don't think she works out. I think she's just genetically,
You're just athletic.
No,
You're just
genetically
athletic, bro.
has more muscle mass than most women for her size. It's kind of crazy. By the way, why women saying that Lil Mabu is the son of Capitol Records owner? Is he? No, he isn't. Lil Mabu, son of Capitol Records. Is he? Who's his dad? I don't see nothing about his dad on this page. That little Mabu dude could rap though. I don't know if somebody's writing for him, but I think he can rap. Oh, meet his father and mother. Who's his father? Peter DeLuna?
Nigga, who you got in the fade act? Little Mabu or Blueface, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, put it like this. Nah, I think Blueface knocking shit out, man.
Nigga, they say Mabu a real nigga from New York, bro. He really got a lot of squabbles.
It's
Well, put it
his
like
father,
this.
a funeral director, funeral home operator.
Yo, put it like this.
I mean,
Blueface said niggas was clutching Lil Baby's cheeks, and basically he said Lil Baby called him and saying he ain't want no smoke. So Lil Baby wasn't trying to get put on a t-shirt by Big Blueface, man.
Nigga, stop it, act.
For real. And I seen a dude try to stab him at the training thing, and he almost knocked that dude out. He 2-0 in boxing or something like that. 2-0 or 3-0. I ain't gonna lie.
on schoolyard.
Yeah.
A nigga stab you and all you do is swing at him?
Well, he shot another dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Blueface looked like he real on the street level. He shot one dude.
He got the mop.
He hit that nigga?
Cleaning the streets up.
He shot him in his hand.
Shot a boy in his hand.
He shot a dude in his hand. The dude can't jerk off in his hand for the next like 3 years.
He shot him in the hand.
A head tap shit.
The only fight Blueface has ever lost is versus Krishan.
He still lost the tooth.
Wait, hold on. Maybe the fight ain't over yet, bro. Don't count him out.
Are y'all attracted to Krishan Rocker though?
Man, yo,
I'm cool. When she was on the track, when Krishan was on the track, she was killing it. I could see her then, but since she lost that tooth, she done fell off a little bit. She got her kid in the club every fucking day. Her kid ain't got a break since he been born. I can't be attracted to a mama like that. She's not a MILF.
Every time I see the tooth missing, I always think she got stink breath. Like, nigga, with that missing, yo, listen, I don't know if y'all go to the dentist or whatever. Listen, if you just have a missing fucking tooth, like in your mouth, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that mouth got stink, bro.
Look. When you was a kid and Halloween came, did you ever put the Reese's paper, the Reese cup paper over your tooth and make it look like you was missing a tooth or two?
You said that's what she doing?
But in real life, like, we was cosplaying as Krishan Rock before we ever knew who she was. Like, that's crazy.
Jesus Christ. Yo, the mama want to be so famous. She hilarious though. Listen to the mama.
That was your black ass mama who had her in the kitchen learning how to fry some chicken for your black ass, okay? That was your black ass mama, not her mama. We gonna get some shit cleared up today. Don't play with our heritage. We some strong motherfuckers. We get it. We got big mouths. We get it. But don't try to put us down or take us off no pedestal.
Basically, she's saying that Blueface's girlfriend is Mexican, so she can't fry chicken right. Yo, this is some clown shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and I can't stop watching. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
I apologize if you covered this already. Is Blueface mama jealous? Clock. I hear you. I'm gonna let you go, bro. I just want to ask: is Blueface is not on no weird Pornhub type shit?
No. We talked about it.
Is mama jealous of like all his girls? Like, why she showing her ass and doing all this extra shit, and your wife can't do this? Like, you my mom, shut the fuck up. Like, excuse my language, but bro, what is she doing?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, she coming across like that. Yo, you'll be on Pornhub and be like, yo, the mama teaching the daughter how to fuck the nigga. It's like, yo, damn, why the mama in this bitch?
Bro, when it's a nigga fucking his mama, no weird shit. They call it the Oedipus complex. What is it when the mama is trying to get with the son? What is this weird shit going on?
I don't see weird vibes from him to her. I just see it from her to him.
Facts. She questioning his baby mamas, his partners.
Yo, I used to give it a
She's
pass.
showing her ass.
I used to
telling
give it a pass
his
thinking
they
this,
can't
right?
cook like her. Like,
yo, I used to give it a pass thinking this. Listen, yo, she probably comes from a rough background, this and third, right? Maybe she's trying to like protect Blueface by being like how she's acting in terms of, yo, I don't want to see you blow the bag because of a girl. Because I know my mama act like she don't act like that, but my mama, like, she's skeptical of women because she's like, yo, son, like, you doing some amazing shit. I don't want you to blow your opportunity or, you know, like this gift from God that, you know, you've been blessed with success because of a woman. Like I think that's like protectiveness. This shit almost seems like she's like, yo, Blueface, you better off fucking me.
I want to believe.
I don't want to take
them
it
like you say. I want to believe that, but in order for me to get these jokes off, I got to disassociate because she wildin'. I don't want my mama showing her ass on the gram. What the fuck? Like, that ain't my mama at this point.
I don't want to take it too
He's
far.
getting so much drama. He get married. He married, bruh. Go ahead, bro. You got it. You got it.
Like, I don't want to take it too far left, but bro had a point when me and Kyrie were talking about this. Like, he had a point when he said my mom had 3 kids with 3 different dudes and wasn't married to any of them, but she's still posting her ass on the internet. So it's kind of like,
wait, did the mom really post her ass?
Yeah, it looked good too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you didn't see that,
mom.
Wait, like bare ass? Or are we talking about like?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Bust down, Blueface mama.
I'm surprised you didn't see that, bro. Yeah.
Blueface mama ass.
Oh,
yeah, that's a. Oh shit, she did post it.
Bust down.
Yeah, man.
Bust down.
Wait, no fucking way.
Pass her to Enzo.
Nah, hold on. I don't have it up right now. I don't see which picture you're seeing, but there was one in the mirror, and then there's one where she's laying on the bed.
Nigga, I'm looking at the one in the mirror.
Nah, you got to see the one where she laying down, bro.
Yo, I feel wrong.
One laying down, yeah. Nah, I ain't know about that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I only know the mirror one.
Blueface say she called me daddy. I don't even know her mama. She gonna do it for some Dolce Gabbana, Louis Gucci, Fendi, Prada. Ooh, I'm about to bust down Tatiana. Pass me, Blueface mama. One time.
Yo, Blueface mama really posted her bare ass. Nigga, I thought like she posted herself like in a sundress or something.
Nah, it's good too, though, right? It's good too.
No,
it's good.
Brother. Whole ass just fully out for the world to see, nigga.
Bust down on schoolyard. No, I don't want no problems with
bro. That is
nigga. Do you think that like what do you think it is, bro? Do you think she just clout chasing, or do you think
no?
Like,
yo, she wants.
To, I really
definitely wants to be famous.
Keita. I feel you. Finish your question. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad, bro. Keita.
Nah, yeah. I just want to ask, bro. Like, you think she clout chasing? You think this is something else that's deep rooted? That niggas is not trying to really get into on some psychological levels.
Yo,
like, what do you think it is, bro?
In the most eloquent manner, if I had to answer it, I believe she's one of those women who want to live a second childhood. And like this happens a lot when you have a mom who's not that much separated to her kids in age. Like, I guarantee, like, how old is she? Do you know?
She probably can't be older than like 45, bro.
Yo, put it like this. And by the way, I love Cleo. Like Cleo's a really dope person. But I know X was going through certain issues growing up. Yo, his mom is reasonably young. Like, his mom was like going out and stuff like that when he's growing up as a teenager, right? And I think that mentally fucked with him a bit too. And that's why his attitude towards his mom, like if you ever watched the dynamic between X and his mom, it was a little, but it's because his mom was almost living her youth still while he's starting to live his youth. Anytime you have a parent and a kid trying to live their youth in the same time, it becomes competition. I know certain women who their mom is in competition with their daughters because, they're both still trying to be on the dating market. It's kind of odd. I don't know what to call that. But
brother, competing with your offspring is entirely inappropriate, bro.
No, you're right. No, I'm not saying it's not. But the point is, I've seen that among there's almost a phenotype of where I've seen it a bunch, and it's usually the mom believing that she's either having a second childhood or she's just not done enjoying her youth. You get what I mean? Like, again, usually you see with parents, they have separated and left that life for the most part. Or if they do, they're doing it's on a grown-up level. She wants the attention that her kids are getting. And I don't think it's just.
And the thing is it's like what do you call it, bro? Like, it's like trickle down attention almost because of her kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? So she's getting it, and it's probably in her mind making her want to go out and get. It's like she's living vicariously with fame through her kids' fame. If that makes sense.
This is what happens when kids have kids, and it's the mentality more than the age, right? Like, I want to put this on them because I don't know nothing about their relationship, but Bernice Burgos is a grandmother, right? Bernice Burgos has a daughter, right? So her daughter's grown as hell. People talk about Bernice look-wise while she's the mother, like her daughter's on the gram too. I guarantee there's a little bit of a complex there where Bernice definitely feels she's competing with her daughter. Facts. I don't know if you've seen her daughter, but her daughter is grown. It's just weird when you see a parent is competing with the kid, and I think that's their most natural competition because, well, it's not natural, but it happens to be the competition they go after because they're in the same house. They could kind of judge where they're at based off of their own kid. You get what I mean? And I think,
how are you gonna judge where you're at off of your kid? Y'all are not even playing on the same field for real. If we being real,
well, they don't get it like that. They don't get it like that. They definitely don't think like that.
That's insane to me. I'm not.
What do you think about the whole 3 kids with 3 different dudes and then marrying not one? I'm not trying to turn this into no red pill shit. I ain't even on that. But just that mentality alone shows you where her thought process. Your brain don't even work the same.
No, I agree with that too. I mean, I really can't sum her up. It feels like every time I've heard her, is her saying, "Yo, these young girls don't know how to clean a house. They can barely clean themselves." She's always comparing them to her. It's like almost she's saying, I'm the lady that I don't think she's attracted to Blueface, but I do believe she wished she was in the position those ladies are in because she's still thinking she's in that youthful stage of her life. And I don't think she necessarily wants to have sex with her son. I think she wants to be in a position, and I think she's just trying to show that, I'm a better woman than these new chicks. And I think she just looks honestly, reasonably, and no disrespect to both women, Jaden and Krishan Rock, they're not lookers. So I think reasonably she thinks, I could compete with these chicks. It's not like Krishan Rock's some bad bitch. It's not like this Jaden girl's some bad bitch. So you have your older mom thinking that, I'm shit. I know how to really hold a man down. I know how to make a man don't leave. I know how to really cook a meal and keep him in the house. I know how to do this. I know how to put that pussy on him and make him.
But if she knew all that, she wouldn't have had 3 kids without being married.
I mean,
that's what I was about to say.
No, she only knows that in age, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when you're young,
I agree with all that. And
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I agree with that. I think she's just showing that as much as I used to watch her stories and when she's talking about Blueface and his baby moms, and I was like, oh, she's speaking from the point of view of a mom who's been there and who's wiser. But I've kind of realized that now that's not the point of view she's speaking from. She's speaking from the same bird's eye perspective as the birds she's trying to talk about. She's just trying to say Yo, it's like she talking about her son's wife and baby mama, just like how the girls on Shade Room talk about somebody's relationship. So I've realized she's not really talking as a mother. So I really realized she's living her life in this type of weird. And by the way, this mad. It shocked me because like my mom, like we're not even like generationally wise, like we're not even in the same realm. Like my mom don't be trying to act like nobody like that would be even somebody I would be attracted to, right? But I've been around people and I've seen the mother almost imitate either their daughters, or I've seen mothers who kind of come across like they still think they're the young chick in the club. They're usually the 40+ chick who hasn't realized that father clock done hit you and you probably should be settling down and moving on from that phase in your life. And I know some women who they felt they got more attractive as the years went by and they were trying to have a late youth. They're like, oh, okay, shit. I was busting my ass all my 20s, 30s. I was kind of coming into me. I got some money or I got more resources to live a better life now. Now I want to enjoy my youth. So, I don't know. What were you saying now?
Who?
I forgot who was speaking.
I think I was last, but it's all good, bro. We can move the topic.
Yeah, no, I actually got to run. So everybody, I don't know if y'all had like a last word or whatever. Y'all got to, you guys can like get whatever off real quick. But chat, I actually unfortunately do have to run, and I apologize. You'll know shortly why I had to go, but right now I do have to go.
Yo, everybody, while y'all here, you feel me? Go cop that merch. The Academy Halloween merch just dropped. You feel me? We still got some sizes left. Go cop that.
Yeah, and of course, everybody, please get in the Discord, okay? Get in the Discord. And if y'all see that motherfucking newsletter, sign up for it, man. I'm finna send y'all a Nicki Minaj letter. You know what I mean? Just make sure you read it in a fucking creepy-ass voice. But I'm finna send y'all a long-ass letter on some cult leadership, man. That shit was crazy. I still can't believe I read that letter from last night. But anyway, please, everybody get up in the Discord. Discord.gg/academics is the source and the hub for our whole community, whether you watch on Rumble, whether you watch on Twitch, whether you watch on YouTube or Facebook. You guys could go there and kind of meet the other people who kind of share a shared experience with you. And some of the coolest people in there, people make content themselves. And some discussions that sometimes we might not have here, or you might be like, damn, Mac, I like listening to you, but I want to get a part in the conversation. That's how you get up in the Discord, man. Like VC's always popping. That's how you get your stripes in, man. Like if you got a great opinion, a great POV, shit, niggas will debate with you. Niggas will, that's kind of how you could definitely make it on the ranks, where if you want to be on stream with me to talk about whatever, that's kind of how that path is. By the way, we welcome all our chat queens there too. I've heard some chat queens be thinking that they're gonna get bullied out of the Discord. No, we love you. I'm trying to make a concerted effort to put a safe space for y'all that that you're not just getting crowded by a bunch of horny niggas. But we appreciate your. Don't laugh now. Don't be intimidated. We definitely care about your input. So I'll be reading a lot of sometimes what the chat queens be saying on YouTube. I just hope that you guys can get in the Discord as well. All right. So yeah, please, everybody get up to the Discord. Go check out the merch. I will be back. Not gonna tell you when, but you will see exactly what's happening very soon. Okay, chat. I'm sorry.
New off the record.
Yeah, and there's a new off the record episode with Too Rare. Couple more off the record episodes coming in, and I'm still holding out. I think I might have another off the record episode to break the internet for the year, but we'll see if I get it done. All right, chat. I do got to get out of here. I'm in a rush. I got to go somewhere, but I'll be back. All right, love y'all.